The Arica Cultura 22 champion. So yeah, got first heat in the water already. So Biggo, I think let's throw it back into the action and we take it from there.
Vámonos directo entonces al agua para ver qué es lo que está ocurriendo porque ya ya está corriendo el primer hit que es de esta ronda número 6. En el agua está Sacha Damianic, está Sócrates Santana y está Gian Salón. Así que el director, mándenos directo para el agua para poder empezar a ver la acción.
All right, in this heat we have Sasha Damianic, Socrates Santana all the way from Brazil, and Jan Solan, one of the Frenchmen. Been having a lot of good momentum throughout the event so far, and a little bit of weird floppos this morning. We ride with clear skies, not that usual misty, cloudy morning. So clear skies, sun's out already. The anticipated swell is definitely a little bit late, so building throughout the day. I reckon tomorrow we'll be in for an absolute treat. So heat number 1, round number 6, Sasha Damianic, Socrates Santana, and Jan Solan. The conditions right now are very competitive, 3 to 4 foot, super fun out there, and this heat is on. We'll get the scorecards going. This is another lovely day here at Arica at ex Isla Alacrán.
Así es, entonces en el agua, como comentaba mi compañero, en la ronda número 6 el primer hit es de rojo Sacha Damianic, el antofagastino, Sócrates Santana, el brasilero, en blanco, y en amarillo Jan Salón de Francia. What a great hit we have in our hands.
Yeah, and a couple of good heats throughout the day. So I think what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be running 4 heats so far, and then the judges and the technical director will have a look-see and a reassess for the remaining of the conditions, for the remaining of the heats for today. So we're going to be keeping a key eye on the wind, and after heat number 4 we'll be making another call if we will be continuing or not. So for right now, we are first heat in the water, Sasha Damianic, Socrates Santana, and Jan Solan. Next up is Manuel Cepeda, Nelson Flores, and Brahim Idouche. Right after that, Gabriel Braga, Jon Amar, and Jordan Villalba. And heat number 4, Alan Espinoza, Kevin Torres, and Miguel Rodriguez. Heat number 5, Jeff Hubbard, Sergio Alonso, Lionel Medina. Heat number 6, Dave Hubbard, Diego Sepulveda, and Neva Romero Begonia. 2 more heats to go after that. Uri Valadao, Dudu Moises, Eda Luciana, Matias Diaz, and Joshua Toledo. Stacked heats.
That's right. Today it's a full action day. We're going to be waiting for the call of the technical team, I'm sorry, and we're going to be seeing if we're going to be continuing, but so far the conditions are looking very well. And if you are just tuning in, remember to go to the website, the ibcworldtour.com. It has all the most current information about the event and all the World Tour schedule. You can check the riders ranking. And also it features the live stream and the scoring system, which is very important. In the score, you can watch everything all together right there at the ibcworldtour.com official website. And remember, this is the official source of information to all things related to bodyboarding in the World Tour. So very important information there. Si estás recién sintonizando, asegúrate de ir a la página oficial, que es la de ibcworldtour.com. Ahí puedes ver toda la información actual del evento y además de todos los otros eventos, los rankings 2022. Y por supuesto puedes ver este streaming junto con el sistema de puntuaciones. Es muy útil, muy importante. Así que asegúrense de ir, es el canal oficial. Y atención, ya vienen olas. Let's see the riders decide to go in this beautiful left, and it's a Jan Salon taking this beautiful left. Let's see what he can offer, and he breaks there, managed to get into the barrel and roll right on the rocks.
That was a cool little move. You got catapulted out of that barrel with that nice roll. Good scoring ride by Jan Solan, one of the Frenchmen, and the Frenchies has got such a good vibe here at Arica, and they'll be continuing the charge at round number 2 of the South American leg, which will be finding ourselves in Iquique. All right, Socrates Santana up and riding. Nice, clean looking wave. There we go. Good little barrel. Nice little cover. Comes out with the gas. Looks for the roll. Hooks a quick one. And bang, back into the channel. And we have action, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, definitely. They're fixing the scores in your screen, so don't panic. We're gonna get that, but we're gonna get you. Remember, you can go to the official website. That's why I said it. It's the live stream and the scoring system. You can check the scoring system the same as we are watching right here. It's there in the ibcworldtour.com website, and it's right now Socrates Santana holding the first position with a 6, and Jan Salon gets a 5.5, and Sasha Damjanic first wave was 1.5, but the second one was a 3.5. So far we have 21 and a half minutes to go. These are 25-minute heats. This day we're going to be seeing 25 because there are only 3 men in the water.
That's it. Thank you for that, Diego. So head out to ibcworldtour.com, check out all the scores in real time, see what the judges are dropping, and at the same time you can guys have a nice little view of what's happening in the water. So down to the 20-minute mark right now, Sasha Damjanic, Socrates Santana, and Jan Solane. Nice and quiet, clean little morning. The wind staying down. And super fun waves. We weren't expecting the waves to be this fun. We were hoping the new swell would have reached northern Chile already, but it's marching up, it's coming up, and I think for the next couple of days heading to finals, we're in for absolute cracker floppers, Begonia. That's going to be cool. How about you give us a rundown in Spanish?
For sure. Entonces estamos diciendo que el día de hoy vamos a estar viendo esta ronda número 6, que vamos a esperar la decisión de los jueces y del equipo técnico en general junto con los riders para ver cómo están las condiciones después de llevar a cabo 4 hits ya del día de hoy. Estos hits son de 25 minutos porque son 3 personas en el agua y atención, estos hits sí son eliminatorios, solamente avanzan 2 personas a la ronda número 7, que es en donde le estaría esperando los que pasaron primero. Atención, se viene una ola para el francés Jan Salon. Entra en el tubo, pero definitivamente no lo logra salir. Igual condiciones perfectas. It looks, the conditions are really nice. It's not probably too big, but I really, it's glassy and it's completely contestable.
Yeah, super fun. 3 to 4 foot. 4 foots are few and far between, but they are around, but consistent 3 foot. A little bit slow on the sets, but the waves are there. Breaking a little bit left and right on the reef. You'll see a lot more left-handers being ridden on the bigger waves. You'll probably see 1 or 2 guys scoring a nice little left-hander as we go back to this heat, round number 6, heat number 1. This is where competitors are going home if they don't make it. So top 2 riders advance to the next round, and 25-minute heats right now. So as we said, 4 heats will be ridden, and then we'll reassess the conditions, and after that we will either continue or call it a day. But that is still far away. A lot of action to come here at the 22 Arica Cultura Bodyboard, presented by Pride Bodyboards. Begonia, this morning the conditions, you were loving it. You could not have you just wanted to go and have a surf. I mean, just look at that. It's super clean. The sun is out, which is very rare, and the wind is still down. We're touching wood here, commentator's curse, but so far it's really looking super fun. A lovely day out here on the beach. Yesterday morning, strong offshore, was super cold. All right, action in the water. That is the Frenchman again with his pink board, keeping very busy. He's been catching quite a lot of waves.
Yes, this is the way it's got to be. Otherwise, you're going to be left out of the competition. And this is a nice looking one here for Sasha. Let's see what Sasha can offer. He's aiming for the ramp. No, unfortunately, couldn't take it. Couldn't find it. But yeah, he was definitely aiming for that leap maneuver. Not able to complete it. But yeah, so far we're very glad to be back. It's been 2 beautiful days of resting. We got to surf. We got to do that amazing trip to the mummies, to the Chinchorro mummies yesterday. That's part of the cultural frame of this event. Remember, this is not just a competition. It's an event that try to gather tourism, cultural aspect of the region, and also the sportive aspect of this island. We call this place an island. It's a ex Isla Alacran. But wait a minute, here comes nobody.
Oh, little priority shuffle there as we see the guys going, asking for the situation in the water, and it should be an interesting one. Well, if we look at the scores, ladies and gentlemen, head over to ibcworldtour.com, have a quick look through the scores as the judges are dropping them in real time, and as well you'll be able to view the event live, and a good little interaction tool to have everything on one web page. Nice, good, clean conditions this morning here at Floppos. Yes, yesterday we went to look at those Chinchorro mummies, letting that one go. So currently in the lead, holding that first priority, Socrates Santana with 11.70, 16 minutes 35 to go in this heat. Jan Solein, the Frenchman, with 11.45, and Sasha Damjanic seems a little bit out of rhythm. It's not like him. All right, Sock Dog coming down on that one, just ahead of the barrel, ahead of everything. Unfortunately, just running away from the wave and not getting much on that. So Sasha Damjanic with a total wave score of 5. He needs a 7.95 for that second position. And he's one of the guys that knows his wave really well, Begonia. He sorts his plays very technical, and I like his style and I like his approach. 15 minutes, it's a lot of time, but he's operating. He has the priority right now. All right, there was a big priority shift. Take us through this one.
Okay, here comes Jan Salon. Let's see if he can aim. No, nothing there for Jan. If you guys are wondering why they're getting out of the wave, while it might look like you can hit it and it's a perfect lip place to hit it, it's actually very shallow there, because the thing here, it's when it's small, it breaks on the rocks literally. So that's why, remember, the angle we are watching is a closer angle, but definitely if you were watching from the outside, you can understand why they're taking that decision. If you hit it there, Dion, you're gonna be landing in the rocks, and there's a bunch of barnacles, and you don't want to get caught by those.
Oh yeah, it's super shallow. I myself had received a couple of floppo bumps on the reef there, and I saw a couple of cuts and bruises.
Really?
But that's the boogie tax, as we call it.
Oh.
You got to pay to play. Skin is currency in the ocean, and blood keeps it all alive. So the offerings to the surfing gods here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, what's the situation? Give us the situation rundown in Spanish.
Bueno, la situación en estos momentos, atención, vamos a ver, viene Sacha, el chileno, el antofagastino, consigue esa maniobra aérea que estaba buscando, buen backflip, bien ejecutado, ya tenía un rato él buscando un lip para pegarle, definitivamente lo conseguía. Esta va a ser seguramente su mejor ola, porque hasta ahora solamente tiene una totalidad de 5 puntos. Sacha Damjanic, uno de los riders más fuertes en competencias mundiales que tiene Chile, ya con varios resultados buenos dentro del Tour Mundial. Vamos a ver qué piensan los jueces de esa última ola, the last wave.
That was a good IRS by Sasha Damjanic, taking his time, sniffing out the good wave. He got that one, and I reckon that should definitely catapult him back into contention. All right, scores coming in. Sasha Damjanic getting a 7.25 for that beautiful ride. A nice ARS. Now he only needs a 4.2 to get into that first position with a total score of 10.75. Right behind Jan Solein with 11.45. And your heat leader, Socrates Santana, with first priority. Here we go. Talk about Sock Dog. Can he get it? Nice little barrel, deep barrel. There comes the gas. There comes Socrates. Woo! This heat is on and the waves are fun.
Definitely. You know how they call Socrates? Leader Doctor. Dr. Zinho. Dr. Zinho.
Dr. Zinho, the magic man.
Former 2 times junior world champ. He's definitely one of the riders to watch here from Brazil. He's very young still. I might dare to say he's probably 21 tops. But he has such a great level of riding, and definitely, did you see that 10-point ride that he got back in Brazil.
Yes,
In his
that right hand
hometown.
barrel he got in the crowd went absolutely insane. Socrates Santana not afraid to dance with the big guys. You know what, Socrates, he's graduated from junior school, and he is definitely playing with the big boys in high school. Not afraid to hold his own, and it's awesome to see him. And currently leading this heat. Third priority, first priority sitting with Jan Solan, the Frenchman, and Sasha Damjanic in second priority. Sasha needs to better his 3.5. That's he only needs to improve that, and needs a 4.2 to get into that first position. And Socrates scoring himself a nice 7.75 for that deep barrel ride. Here we go, Sasha Damjanic.
Esta es una ola bonita para Sacha. Oh, decide salirse. Es lo que, miren, de repente ustedes en casa pueden pensar que por qué se salen, ¿no? Porque se ve un lugar bueno para pegarle. Pasa que como no hay tanto tamaño, ahí donde está rompiendo la ola es en las rocas literalmente, y los chicos saben, si estuvieran acá presentes, pudieran ver en la playa que está sobre las rocas. Así que por esa razón es que no están pegándole. I'm saying that the reason they're not hitting those slips is because it's too shallow at the moment.
Yeah, we're moving towards the pushing tide. Good little swells coming through. You can see signs of the new swell coming in, and I think it's very important to run this heat. Round number 6. Here we go. Jan Solan using his priority, charging down line with that signature pink board. There's that section, hooks a nice little invert, lands in the flats. He'll be stoked with that one. And it's been a very busy heat. It's been a very good heat. The guy's getting good quality waves. Here we go. Sasha Damjanic, a nice little looking waves. Is he going to go? Lets that one go. He saw something down the line, hesitated a little bit, and pulled out at the last minute. Just checking, and he knows exactly which ways to look for. He is no stranger to this place. Serves this place incredibly well, as well does Socrates Santana. And we've seen Jan Solan hooking a nice little invert. Boys are having fun out there. Good clean 3 foot, very competitive floppos as we wait for the anticipating swell. Cannot wait to bring you guys action, and seems like we'll be running tomorrow, Friday, and finals day on Saturday.
Definitivamente vamos a estar surfeando hoy, mañana y pasado. Vamos a trabajar todos los días hasta el sábado, que es el último día. Así que asegúrense de estar conectados a las redes sociales. Tenemos un nuevo Instagram. Asegúrense de seguirlo. Es el IBC World_Tour. Es una historia larga de contar, pero solamente queremos pedirles que nos sigan. We have a new Instagram. Long story. Just ask for your support. It's IBC World_Tour. If you could please go there, follow and share. That will be highly appreciated.
Yeah, IBC_World Tour, IBC World_Tour. That's the one. Head out there, have a little follow. Unfortunately, this is how the world works, and it's always something hiding behind the back door, trying to make life difficult for others. But good, fun floppos, having some good times. I'm going to get you guys some more scores. So right now, in the current situation in the water, Socrates with 13.75 with that first priority. Second priority is Sasha Damjanic, and he's in third place, needing a 4.20 to better his position and to advance into round number 7. Jan Solan with 11.45. As the boys are looking and scratching. Nice, chilled morning, good, fun, clean waves, and with the sun's out. Yeah, could this be the turn of the tide? Brand new everything, new floppers with the sun out instead of the clouds.
Yeah,
probably not.
There's a saying, there's a local saying here that when the sun's come out, it means that the wind's coming. I think we're not going to see this today. We are blessed with beautiful conditions.
Beautiful conditions. Round number 6, heat number 1. Coming up next, a very informed Manuel Cepeda up against Nelson Nacho Flores and the lone Moroccan Brahim Idouche. Brahim Idouche is no stranger to competition, and we know his skills, and he can definitely turn things around for himself. Everybody wants to make it into round number 7. And after that, we got quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Both of the guys leaving. As we have another priority shuffle, things just moving up and down. Way super fun, ladies and gentlemen. And well, nothing to complain about. Let's go. Look at Sasha Dynamic.
Oh,
No, that's Jan Selene on a rare right-hander. Begonia, lots of speed. Look at the high line. Keeps it line. Now he releases. Lots of speed. Hopefully he gets that section he's aiming for. Gets around the white water. Hooks another nice little innie. Lots of speed on it. And I think with that amount of speed, he managed to get a good projection. Looking for that second roll. Woo. That is a brave man because it is bone dry. The skeleton area.
Yeah, no, definitely. This guy came here. This is his first time here, and he's very committed to do well. If not for not saying, oh, here it comes, Sacha Damianic. Vamos a ver, el chileno que está buscando un 4:20. Well, not
Looking
much
and
there.
leaving. Looking and leaving is the order of the morning. Barrels for breakfast, a couple of airs around. Nice ARS by Sasha Damianic in this heat. Good deep barrel by Socrates Santana. Both of them scoring in the high sevens. And Jan Selene, the Frenchman, keeping very busy, showing his ambidexterity, doing some inverts on the left and the right hand side of the waves, waiting for some scores to drop. But Jan Selene with a total wave score of 2, 4, 6, 7 ridden waves so far, compared to Socrates only riding 4 waves. And Sasha Damianic have 5 waves under his belt. All right, here we go. The little doctor.
Dr. Zinho backdooring there, very well executed barrel. You can see he's in charge. He is actually connected with this wave. That was very cool to watch. I really enjoy people backdooring. It's hard for me, so that's why I enjoy it that much. Guys, please, we are fixing these scores on your screen. It's gonna come for sure. But for now, for now, and it's and also for during all the competitions, it's very handy that you go straight to the live stream. Wait a minute, here comes Sasha.
All right, Sasha, lots of speed. Ejects just under the lip and gets a little hammering on the head. But hopefully he's all right and back on it. Look at a little motorboat. He's hungry for that first priority. Look how hard he's paddling. He sees both of the other competitors are sitting on the far right, still making the way to the back. He left. He knew rather go and get that priority, secure the priority, as we're heading down to the 10-minute mark. We're just below 10 minutes in this heat, and it's very important to have that priority, especially if you're not in first place, to get the priority and be able to capitalize on it, and even be able to block the rider that is holding the first position. So it's a very key card for any surf heat, and it's important to play and use it very wisely and at the right time as well, Begonia.
Yeah, definitely. And last wave of yellow, Jan Selene is a 4.50. I was saying we're working hard in order to get you that. There's some connections there that are not working, but you guys are going to get the scores and the times right there in your screen. But for now, and try to use it all the times, go to the ibcworldtour.com website and go straight to the live button. You can see the live stream and the scoring system at the same time. Just gonna say this real quick in Spanish. Miren, gente, estamos arreglando el tema del cuadro de scores. Sabemos que lo necesitamos. Hay un tema de conexión, va a llegar por ahora y de verdad lo deberían utilizar todo el tiempo mientras estén sintonizando, porque es una herramienta muy útil. Vayan a la página de la IBC World Tour, vean esta transmisión a través de la página, porque ahí tienen el cuadro de transmisión que dice Livestream y abajo tienen el sistema de puntajes. Así que ahí pueden ver ustedes en vivo cuánto le dan a todos los competidores, qué hits vienen, los hits pasados. Y en el caso de cuando estemos en eventos con varias categorías, también pueden cambiar y ver las categorías. Así que por favor, vayan a la ibcworldtour.com para poder tener la misma información que nosotros, y no se preocupen que estamos trabajando para ustedes. Vamos a arreglar esa situación y van a tener el scoring system en la pantalla muy prontito.
Yeah, while we wait for the scoring system to get sorted out, we'll keep feeding you all the information that you need to know. All right. We are below, just under the 3-minute mark. Socrates Santana with a total score of 14.3. His highest wave score is a 7.75 and a 6.55. We've got Jan Selene in second place with first priority with 11.45. Sasha Dynamic in third place with third priority with 10.75. Sasha Danyamik needs a 4.20 to get to that second spot, and Jan Soleil needs 8.35 to get into first position. So right now Socrates Santana holding down the fort, sitting pretty calm and relaxed, second priority as well. All eyes on Sasha Damjanic.
Yeah. Vamos a ver si el chileno logra. Solamente está buscando un 4.20. Un 4.20 necesita Sasha para poder avanzar y clasificar en realidad y no irse a este evento. Restan 2 minutos. Vamos a ver si es posible para el chileno. Y en estos momentos estamos esperando porque está llegando un set. Vamos a ver. Le iba a decir que íbamos a leer un poquito sus saludos, pero vamos a esperar esta ola. Creo que la va... No, nadie. Bueno, déjenos saber dónde están. Acuérdense, por favor, de compartir. Compartan esto en sus redes. Déjenle saber al mundo que el bodyboarding mundial, el bodyboarding profesional, vuelve con la IBC World Tour. Ya estamos en nuestra primera fecha de la categoría masculina. Es la primera después de tanto tiempo, la primera, digamos, oficial. Obviamente, en los años pasados tuvimos Sintra, tuvimos Frontón, pero esto ya es el comienzo del tour. Y déjennos saber dónde están y dejen saber al mundo que el bodyboarding profesional volvió. Professional bodyboarding is back.
All right, 1 minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. We're approaching 1 minute, 5 seconds. No real change in the scorecard. No ways ridden since our last update, but here we have White, the little doctor, Socrates Santana using it. Ooh, nice little cover up, quick little stall, lots of speed. Can he get a little section? Nah, he's having a look-see, probably making his way back into that super tiny, super sketchy keyhole. And it's amazing how these guys manage just to get it in so easily. And there's a lot of water moving there. Yesterday you had a little bit of an incident there.
Yeah, I couldn't. I actually, it was so hard. I couldn't get out properly from there. I have to paddle all the way from to the right. Last 30 seconds, últimos 30 segundos y se nos va este hit. Hasta ahora todo parece indicar. Vamos a ver si esta ola la va a tomar Jan Salón. Se nota que Jan Salón, ahora mismo que tenía la primera prioridad, acaba de perder la prioridad. He just lost priority. Jan Salón, Sasha can seize this last 5 seconds. It's not looking well for Sasha. And this might count. Actually, no. Unfortunately, this one is not counting.
Well, right on the buzzer, you might as well give it all. Hopefully hits the ARS through the lips. But anyways, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of round number 6, heat number 1. We'll be right back with some more good, clean action here at Floppos right after this ad break.
Nos vamos a cortes comerciales.
Welcome back to Sunshine Floppos, joined by main man Fabio. Fabio, another good, clean, beautiful morning here. Some fun waves in the previous heat. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. It's good. Still, it's getting better actually. The swell is coming, so we're gonna do a very nice day at Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022, present by Pride Bodyboards.
That's the one. Well, heat number 2 is in the water, so let's go to the agua and get you guys back into the action. And in this heat, another jam-packed one with a very informed Manuel Cepeda. He had a really good charge the other day, and I reckon he wants to keep that good form going.
For sure, he will try hard. And against him, we have the Moroccan guy, Ibrahim. He's good, man.
Absolutely,
so it will be a very nice heat. Let's see what's gonna happen on this one. agora a gente vai ter a segunda bateria do round 6, com o Manuel Cepeda, que é um chileno, o Nelson Flores, que também é um chileno, e o Brahim Idouche, que é de Marrocos. Então, com certeza, eles querem ficar entre primeiro e segundo lugar para poderem passar para o round 7, onde estão colocados os primeiros lugares do round 5. We're gonna have another nice action day for bodyboarding in Arica, Dion.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing all the different types of conditions this whole week here at Floppers. We're seeing today is again a sunny but very playful, still very clean, super fun day. The other day was a little bit bigger, a lot of technical riding. We saw some amazing riding, air forwards, technical riding in the pockets, deep barrels, ARSs, like just exactly what you want to see from the likes of this place. And come finals time, we're going to be seeing thumping, massive, big grinding pits, offloading here at Flopper. So a little bit of everything, sunshine, clouds. It's been beautiful.
And swell is coming, so the riders know that they have to check in the waves like always, because you can't lose anything in the water, because sometimes it can be a bigger wave, a bigger barrel, or a bigger maneuver. So man, the connection today will count a lot.
Yes,
the connection with the ocean.
That's correct. Your rhythm, your connection with the ocean, and how you manage your heat is very important. And most importantly is how you manage that priority card. Well, we are down to the 25-minute mark. Seems like we got 30-minute heats, and it is round number 6, heat number 2. Manuel Cepeda, Nelson Flores, and Brahim Idouche. No real waves ridden yet. And we're looking at Brahim turning and burning on a good looking wave, getting gassed on the bottom. To look at that barrel, can he hang on? Way too deep, just shutting out over the entire bay. This is a sign of that new swell. Give us a little rundown of that one in Portuguese.
Como a gente falou aqui, o swell tá chegando, as ondas estão aparecendo, o mar vai mudar muito rápido hoje. Porque com a chegada desse swell novo, a gente está no Oceano Pacífico. O Oceano Pacífico, ele muda muito rápido as ondas. O swell chega e já muda. E a Arica, ela é voltada totalmente para o oceano aberto. Então, a chegada de qualquer swell, quando bate em Arica, já começa a ter mais ondas. Hoje de manhã, a comissão técnica estava resolvendo se ia fazer o campeonato ou não, porque amanheceu com uma onda muito pequena. A gente quase ali, o atleta de camiseta vermelha quase olhou para a onda, mas não foi. Então eles estavam meio que indecisos de fazer o evento, mas em meia hora que a gente estava aqui de manhã cedo, eles mudaram o pensamento e a comissão técnica decidiu fazer o evento. Nós vamos ter 4 baterias e eles vão ver como é que vai decorrer essas 4 baterias, para aí sim finalizar o round, que são 8 baterias de 3, passando 2 atletas em cada. I just say, like, the director of the contest was kind of scary to see if they're gonna run or not. And man, the waves are coming for sure.
Definitely a little bit better. I mean, a little bit better. I'm not saying a lot better, but a little bit better. Touching wood, and I don't want to curse it. But Brahim Idouche with that gassing bottom turn, that was wild. He saw potential there, kind of just had to go. Not many ways, a lot of time. Top 2 riders will advance into round number 7. Unfortunately, the last rider coming in 3rd place will not advance and will end his campaign here at the first stop of the South American leg of the IBC World Tour. Next up, we'll be heading to Iquique, and after that beautiful mammoth Antofagasta Bodyboarding Festival. And to continue with the schedule, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading to Itacoatiara in Brazil. And then later on we'll have a women's specific event, the Wahine Pro, and then we will be moving to the Maldives. And right after Maldives, we'll be in South Africa for 2 events. The first one, the Tund Invitational, and the Walker Bay Pro. Right in red, Miguel Cepeda opening his account. Good, clean waves. Just managed to sneak under the doggy door there, getting blown out but a bit too deep there, Fabio. And I'm getting excited. This is showing some promise.
Me too, man. Manuel, it's getting good in the contest. He's trying to find the best barrels. I don't know if everybody saw him on early rounds, but he was catching very nice barrels, like choosing the correct waves to do barrel and maneuver. Manuel knows how to search and find the waves at Arica. It's changing a lot, the waves, man. I think we're gonna see more lefts today. What do you think, Dion?
Yeah, definitely. I reckon we'll see a lot more lefts. The size is not conducive to the rights, but do not count the rights out. We have seen in the free surf, and specifically, well, who else but Pierre-Louis Cos sniffing out some absolute bangers on the right hand, the waves. So I'm sure some of them are lurking around, and once they come, the guy that's in the right position, well, he's going to be in for a high scoring opportunity.
For sure. So Nelson is still on first priority. He's trying to find his first wave of the heat. Brian has one wave only, and Manuel Cepeda has two, but not really a wave still on this heat. Let's see what these guys can improve on the scores.
I see a lot of seals out, a lot of ocean life, and I don't know if you saw Ian Campbell's latest little video post of him getting an early morning surf and a seal popping out of the face of the wave, and just came and say hi and I'll seal you later, Ian Campbell. And 20 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tough crowd trying to crack jokes, and it's been tough.
Yeah, if you guys didn't check this, go on his Instagram account. I was with him surfing and having so much fun on that day. It was last Monday.
Nice.
Was a beautiful morning. We see Manuel Cepeda again on the left and trying again the barrel. Let's
threading it,
and a nice roller, man. So this is the first real wave of this heat. Manuel is getting there.
He's very informed. In round number 4, he had incredible heat. He managed to get the better waves, and he only got those waves in the last couple of minutes of that heat. Laying in 4th place, managed to jump all the way into well, he's in round number 6, but he had a good charge, and he's kind of looking, and he's definitely going to be wanting to make it into round number 7.
He's a very nice and cool guy, like calm, and he's a teacher as well on the surf school back home. He's from Antofagasta, and he's doing good. He's calm. He's just having fun.
I mean, Antofagasta is about 750 kilometers south from Arica. We're currently bordering Peru, and just about a 4 hours drive, you will be touching the border of Bolivia, close to Lake Changuray, which is again one of the most beautiful lakes you can see. Such a beautiful place. Oh, Ryder Inero Amarino, charging down the line, bro. Him looking for section, lots of speed. Can he get in maneuver? At least manages to get a little bit of consolation for that. And a nice little Rolo. He'll be feeling a little bit relieved that he at least managed to squeeze a roll out of that. Super frustrating when you got so much speed trying to get around the white water and there's no section. Lucky for Brahim, he managed to see that little section, capitalize, small the roll, and bang.
Yeah, I think he was trying to find a barrel, but he did a good roller. So first, primeira onda agora do camiseta branca, tentando fazer uma manobra boa, um bom el rolo. Às vezes a gente fala que o el rolo é uma manobra muito funcional. Não necessariamente você precisa fazer as manobras de cambalhota que a gente fala, né? As ondas de backflip. E agora a gente tem de novo o Manuel Cepeda on left again, Dion.
Yeah, keeping busy, really busy. Nice little barrel, lots of speed. Second cover up. Woo, the judges are gonna like that. Manuel Cepeda, he means business.
It's kind of strange because sometimes you think, oh, this heat is gonna be pretty slow and not too many waves, and boom, like 3 minutes we have a lot of waves, man, a lot of action. I don't want to be a judge in this time.
Never. I never want to be a judge.
It's better to be here commentating and see what the specific rider is doing to get a nice wave and nice score and go through another round.
Yeah, Manuel Cepeda will, after that double barrel, will definitely increase his lead. Nacho Flores, or Nelson Flores, with that beautiful roll out of the bowl, That would also be a very high scoring ride with a 6.25. Manuel Cepeda scoring himself a 5.25 and a 4-point ride. And Brahim with that roll around the white water with a 3.25. Nothing in it. 3.01 and 3 for that respective first and second position. This heat is wide open. 16 minutes, 27 seconds, round 6. Heat number 2 at a beautiful, sunshiny, calm Arica.
And if you see, man, he spent almost 14 minutes to find the first wave. Nelson, I'm talking about Nelson. And he has the best score of the heat. So sometimes, man, you have to wait, you have to stay calm, you have to do this connection with the ocean. And he found a very nice wave and doing a rolo, like the other day we was talking about. I talk this in Portuguese too. Sometimes you better do a rolo, a nice everything like working together. And you see, 6.25.
Exactly, it's basic surfing, getting yourself onto the scorecard. Now imagine how devastated he would have been, how it will throw his concentration off if he had gone for a backflip, or aerials or whatever, and he didn't land that. You know, and then he lost out on a high scoring opportunity. Then he still has nothing on the scorecard. So open your account for the kids listening back home, play it safe at first, get those 2 scoring rides, nice little roll spin combinations. Just get the scorecard ticking and then build from there. Go for the more exotic maneuvers once you're comfortable and you understand the heat and the conditions a little bit more. You only have X amount of time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes in some events, and you really have to make it happen. And also remember, the maximum, most of the competitions will allow a maximum wave count of 12 waves per heat, so use them wisely.
For sure, I agree with you 100%. And now we have another wave of Nelson. He's paddling, he's on this beautiful left again. And now he goes for a backflip, man.
Nice.
You
And
see?
a roll.
And a roll. So, man, he's doing good. He knows how to do it. He got the first wave, beautiful bottom turn, nice roll. Second wave was beautiful too. He thinks, okay, now I go for the backflip. And he did it. He made it in another roll. So, man, I'm pretty sure he's gonna take the lead from Manuel Cepeda.
All right, let's see Brahim Douche. Never count him out. Hope he gets a nice little wave again, running away from the section. There's a little cover up, finally gets it, lost a lot of speed, and just by not having that momentum, couldn't carry on in the wave. And I'm sure Brahim will be very frustrated. Nelson Flores, yes, you said it. Playing it safe, getting on the scorecard, and now going for the beautiful backflip. That was a great backflip for a 6.75, 13 minutes, 40 seconds ago. Heat number 2, round number 6, Arica Cultura Bodyboard, presented by Pride Bodyboard in association of Union Floppos and the IBC World Tour. If you just joined us, welcome. This is round number 6, heat number 2. And we will be looking at running as many heats as what the wind allows. For right now, we've got a sight set on 4 heats. Coming up in the next heat, Gabriel Braga, Jon Amar and Jordan Villalba. And right after that, Alan Espinoza, Kevin Torres and Miguel Rodriguez. But please do not worry, we're going to make another call. And if the conditions stay very contestable, we'll keep it like this. And Jeff Hubbard, Sergio Alonso, Lionel Medina, Dave Hubbard right after that, Diego Sepulveda and Neva Remoro.
And now we go back to the action outside the booth with Bergonya. We have Bergonya with Socrates Santana, I think.
Let's go.
Let's go, Bergonya.
Well, while we wait for the interview with Begoni and Sock Dog, Socrates Santana, all the way from Brazil, here for the Chilean leg of, South American leg of the IBC World Tour. 12 minutes, 11 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Nelson Flores, he was surfing really well. That backflip he did was very critical. in a critical section, got great projection, landed in the flats, a quick turnaround, and a 6.75 awarded for that beautiful surfing. Look at this, good, clean, fun floppers. This one showing a little bit of size every now and then. Swell starting to knock on the door.
For sure, and we had a beautiful sunrise today. Beautiful sunrise over the mountains. Was such a nice view that we have when we arrive at Flopos. If you guys need more information about the riders, about the events, about the South America League, go through our website, ibcworldtour.com. You're gonna find there all the informations you guys need. And man, Nelson, he's working good in this heat. He only had 2 waves, Dion, 2 waves, and he now's second priority. So the guy's doing good. He's pedaling to this one again to the left. Go, Dion.
All right, here we go. Nelson Flores down the line, lots of speed. Are we going to see a nice aerial maneuver? Hooks it air forward. This guy is just all out or nothing. Nelson Flores, 3 different maneuvers, 3 different waves.
Actually, he did 4. Yeah, 3 different maneuvers, because the second wave he did a backflip and a roller. He did a roller in the first wave. He's showing all the skills, man. He knows how to do air 360s, backflips and roll. And now we have again Manuel Cepeda looking for a maneuver, I think. A nice speed. Wow, nice one. But unfortunately the wave is not allow him to complete the maneuver. A gente estava falando aqui que o Nelson Flores ele está trabalhando muito bem essa bateria, porque a bateria são 30 minutos e só contam 2 notas. Os atletas eles podem pegar 12 ondas máximo. Você pode pegar quantas ondas até chegar a 12 ondas, mas só conta 2. E o Nelson ele esperou quase 14 minutos para pegar a primeira onda. Na segunda onda ele já fez um backflip e um rolo, já foi para 6,75 e 6,25. E nessa última ele deu um 360 aéreo. Então assim, o Nelson está controlando muito bem a bateria e deixando o Manuel Cepeda em segundo, e o Brahim Dush ainda está precisando de uma nota 6 para virar. Brahim needs only 6 to go to second place, Dion. So we still have the heat very open.
Wide open, just less than 10 minutes, and Brahim has priority. So Brahim, we know he can pull it off, no problem. He just needs to get that one wave. He just needs to be a little bit more patient. Now that he has the priority, we're going to see the best of Brahim. We're going to see him capitalize, and I'm pretty sure he's definitely going to do something explosive, because he doesn't have the 2 foundation scores. He's got a 3.25 and a 1.76 and a 6-point ride. We know what a 6-point ride looks like. It looks like Nelson Flores' moves: a roll out the bowl, backflip out the bowl. Manuel Cepeda 5.25 with a nice double barrel. So the 6-pointers are there. He just needs to be able to see it and then capitalize on it.
Okay, now we have Bergonha with Soccer Santanas. Let's go for the interview.
Happy to be back. He says the pandemic has affected us all, and this is what he does. He's a professional athlete, so for him to be back, to have the chance to be surfing here in Arica and back in the World Tour, it's a very well. I mean, he's just feeling too well and too excited. So anyone do want to say thanks or hi at this point? Alguien que você queira mandar um alô? Rapidinho, sei.
Quero agradecer mesmo e agradecer a todo mundo que está na torcida por mim, mandar um grande abraço para a galera do Pós 5, galera do Brasil que tem acompanhado aí e mandando as boas vibras e é isso, tô amarradão, mano. Vambora, vamos pra próxima.
Parabéns, sorte pela competição. Back to you guys.
Alright, thanks for that cool interview, Begonia. Nelson Flores sitting in first position with 13 points. Manuel Cepeda second place with a 9.25, needing a big 7.75. And Ibrahim, he took a wave during the interview and he managed to get a 3.5, still needing a 5.75. 6 minutes, 18 seconds ago. Round number 6, heat number 2, Fabio. Fala português.
Olha, não pode descartar o Brahim e Dush. Brahim, ele pega cada onda em Marrocos. Se vocês forem no Instagram dele, vocês vão ver que esse garoto é um garoto que pega muita onda. O Brahim, ele já ganhou um campeonato no Rio de Janeiro. Ele é um atleta super completo, ele sabe o que ele tem que fazer. Eu acho que ele não está conseguindo se conectar na onda ali, ele está tentando fazer uma manobra, está tentando fazer um tubo. O mar está mudando muito, é difícil a gente também ficar falando aqui fora do mar. Mas eu tenho certeza que ele tem a qualidade para tirar um 5,75 e mudar essa posição do Manuel Cepeda. O Manuel está na primeira prioridade e o Nelson Flores está com a segunda prioridade. O Brahim, agora ele vai precisar pegar uma onda ali entre as duas prioridades, que não é uma coisa fácil, mas também não é uma coisa impossível em Arica. Arica, às vezes, as ondas melhores são as que ficam dentro do riff e isso ele pode fazer com certeza muito bem. Ele é um super atleta. I was telling Nelson is like, he organized the hit for him. Like, just few waves.
His strategy.
Strategy is perfect. Manuel has the first priority. Nelson has the second. Brahim, man, he knows how to catch a wave. Sometimes at Arica, the best waves are right in the on the reef. So
yes.
Man, he can do it. He still can do it. He has 4 minutes 40 seconds to go. So everything can happen still.
Yeah, Brahim is a seasoned competitor, and who can forget that ginormous invert he did at Tahiti a couple of years ago, and I think he even got awarded Move of the Year many years ago. I can't even remember, maybe 5-6 years ago, but that was incredible. And and the big waves Ibrahim charges back in Morocco, one of the pioneers of Moroccan bodyboarding and one of the founding fathers, the godfathers, let's call it the Moroccan Mike Stewart, and really putting bodyboarding on the map for the Moroccans. And it's so good to see so many Moroccans competing and doing the migration to the World Tour events around the world. And we saw a lot of them last year at the Front on King, and it was just great to have them, some great talent coming out of Morocco, and we're looking forward to seeing a lot more talent coming out of that beautiful country. Well, 3 minutes 44 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. Nelson Nacho Flores really having a good heat, using everything that he can to his advantage in this heat. Great rhythm, great connection with the ocean, as we see, and we need to see Brahim Idush keep busy. He needs to keep busy. He needs to look for those little insiders. He has to improve on the 3.5 and the 3.25. Manuel Cepeda, he's got that first priority right now. He's sitting very comfortable, and I think all the pressure right now is on Brahim. He's looking, he's scratching. Could this be one of those ones? Unfortunately, a little bit too deep for that one.
Yeah, he can do just one single maneuver in a small wave. Man, sometimes the smallest ones goes like on the reef and do like barrels of those bows, man, that it can fly so high. It's ridiculous how the wave from Flopos can generate so much speed on a bodyboard. It's a bodyboard wave, definitely. And we see Ibrahim paddling to this right, to this left. He goes left. Let's see what he can do it. Wow! Like I said, man, you see?
He a second maneuver, unfortunately, yeah.
But he gonna improve the 3.5 for sure, I think.
Yes. 100% correct. You called it on that one, but hold the horses. Manuel Cepeda on a good, clean looking screamer. What are we going to see? Massive backflip in the bowl. That's almost in the barrel. Comes out. You can hear the whistles from the beach. They were loving it. Now, Now, 7.75 is what Manuel Cepeda needs for that first place. We see the scale was Nacho Flores a 6.75 for his beautiful backflip, but the landing of this one right in the back in the critical section, back into the pocket, could potentially play into his favor. It's all out, and we'll just have to wait for the judges. If you want to see the judges' scores real time, head over to the ibcworldtour.com. You can see as they drop, and at the same time see the action in the water. Yeah, stop number 1 of the South American leg. Here we go, Brahim again. Now a little cover up, looking for that. You can see the frustration, and he's just getting sucked back over into the channel. Absolute frustration from him. He got a 4.75 for his ARS, and he needs at 7.85. Well, look at Manuel Cepeda's score.
7.15. So he's still in second position, and now putting Ibrahim in more pressure, and he needs to improve his ride for a 7.65. Man, I really like Manuel backflip. When he landed, he didn't use any leg to complete the maneuver, and Manuel, it's a big guy, man. It's hard to do those maneuvers when you big like Manuel, and he did like pretty good, man. The wave was clean, was the best score for this hit. Let's see, the guys are chatting with us at the YouTube deal. There's a lot of guys from Spain and Chile, and we only have 10 seconds to go. Nelson, I think it's going to be first, Manuel second, and Brahim, it's in third position.
Yep, that's unfortunately all she wrote for Brahim. We just couldn't make the mark. Struggled a little bit, just struggled with some rhythm, and that will be the end of his Arican campaign. Looking forward to seeing him in action all the way down in Iquique. Well, that's the end of heat number 2, round number 6. We're going to be right back with some more high-flying action after these commercial breaks.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here in the Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022, presented by Pride Bodyboards. Next to me is Fabio. Fabio, how was that hit?
Was insane. Like, the Chilenos dominate the hit, Manuel did one of the best maneuvers for the day, like a really, really good backflip.
Yeah, that was amazing. Let's go straight to the water because next hit it's already on. And in the water we have hit number 3 of round number 6. This is an elimination round, and you can see in red Gabriel Braga from Brazil, Young Aymar from France, and Jordan Villalba from Chile. Remember, this is an elimination hit, only 2 riders advance, and we have 25 minutes.
Yeah, temos brasileiro nessa bateria, o Gabriel Braga, aí, representante do Brasil. Temos francês e chileno, e agora a gente tem o Gabriel na primeira onda da bateria, indo para a esquerda. Desistiu, ele viu que a onda não ia ter muito potencial e desistiu da onda. So we have a very international hit now, Bego.
Yeah, these are the best things about World Tour events, and here it comes. He is the local guy, always choosing to ride. Jordan Villalba Let's see what he can offer. He's aiming for the lead maneuver. Unfortunately, couldn't get it there. But yeah, Jordan Villalba, he will always prefer to go right. It's his favorite.
Yeah, and he can do very nice maneuvers to the right, and the waves are kind of growing up, so the ocean is still not perfect, but we have a lot of good waves. Just you need to choose the best ones and see how they goes, because pretty sure the swell is coming. I was trying to say to connect with you guys on the YouTube, so I'm gonna go through this a little bit. A galera aqui do Brasil falando muitas coisas aqui, dando uns saludos, e queria só agradecer a todos vocês que estão conectados com a gente, do Brasil, de Portugal, do Chile, everywhere. Thank you so much, you guys.
Y una pequeña actualización en español. Este es el hit número 3 de la ronda número 6 acá en el Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022, presentado por Pride Bodyboards. Estamos en una ronda de eliminación. Esta es una ronda que se puede entender como un repechaje. Solo 2 personas van a avanzar de aquí y la tercera se despide del campeonato. Así que muy importante estos momentos para los riders que vienen de la ronda número 5, los riders que quedaron en los 3 últimos lugares. Recuerden que en la ronda número 5 pasaba un rider directo a las 7 y los demás quedaban en esta ronda 6. Ya saben, 2 de estos riders van a avanzar. Son hits de 25 minutos. Y ustedes pueden seguir todo lo que ocurre en la IBC. Pueden ir a la página de la ibcworldtour.com. Tienen esta transmisión en la parte de vivo y también tienen lo que es el scoring system, que es lo mismo que nosotros vemos acá en nuestro booth, en nuestra caseta de transmisión. Lo mismo que ven los jueces, pueden ver los hits anteriores, los hits que vienen, los puntajes actuales. Así que asegúrense de ir y asegúrense también, por favor, de darle like y compartir el nuevo Instagram de la IBC World Tour. Tuvimos ahí unos problemillas, no importa, es algo largo de contar. Asegúrense de darle like y compartir. Es IBC World __ Tour. Fabio, ¿quieres contarle eso a la gente en portugués? Do you want to say that in Portuguese?
I already said, but I can say again. That's the vamos nesse round, é um round de eliminação. Então o Gabriel Braga ele tem que ficar em primeiro ou segundo lugar para ir para o round 7. We have Jordan going to the left, trying to find his speed and do a nice roller. Jordan is from Chile and he's doing like his second wave. First wave was not that good, it was just 1 point, and this is the first real wave for Jordan. And Gabriel, he's a very good rider from Salvador. He used to work with Uri Valadão, so Uri his coach almost like, and Gabriel is doing very well, very well. Bergonya, you want to go through those commentaries on the YouTube?
Yeah, let's just do this Gabriel wave. It's looking like he's going to right. I think Gabriel also likes the right. Nah, not much there for Gabriel. Yeah, definitely. If you're watching right now, you can send some regards and you can let us know where you are. We read it here. Now, manden sus saludos. Estamos ahora en este momento, vamos a leer un poco de los saludos de las personas que están conectadas, pero primero vamos a hacer esta ola. Aquí viene John Aymar, el francés consigue el tubo, pero no logra salir. That's a difficult part there to get out.
Yes, it's very difficult. It was very shallow over there. He tried a barrel, but unfortunately the wave just closed in front of him. And we still have a lot of time. We have 23 minutes to go. Gabriel has the first priority now, Jordan has the second, and Ion is gonna get the third priority. Priority on those kind of hits are very important, because if you have the first priority, you can choose whatever you want, whatever wave you want. And again, you only count 2 waves. You can surf 12, but only 2 waves will count for your score. and it's very frustration when you catch a lot of waves and not too good waves. So for sure, when you have the first priority, you have to wait for the wave, for the clean, for the good wave.
Okay, it looks like we already been in the interview with Dion and the winner of the last heat. Dion, take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're here with the heat winner, Nelson Nacho Flores. Felicitaciones, grande heat. Take us through that one.
Sí, fue un hit difícil, había poca ola, pero logramos encontrar una buena al principio que me dieron seguridad para seguir avanzando en el hit. Gracias a Dios logramos pasar con Manuel Cepeda, éramos los dos chilenos dentro de esa manga, así que...
Nice looking invert there for Gabriel.
Some great quality surfing, you controlling that heat. Anybody else you want to say a shout out to?
Sí, quiero mandarle un saludo y agradecer por el apoyo a la gente que me está viendo, a mi familia, a mi polola, a mis amigos y obviamente a mis auspiciadores, Medusa Bodyboard Shop, Club Che Bitcoin y la Municipalidad del Tao.
Gracias, hermano. Begonia, back to you guys.
Okay, Dion, was a nice interview with the last winner of the last hit, our guy from Chile, Nelson Flores. And Gabriel, he used the first priority. Let's see what the scores goes. E para vocês que não sabem todas as informações que vocês precisarem, é só ir no site da ibcworldtour.com. E agora a gente tem um novo Instagram da IBC. Se vocês não conhecem ainda, vocês podem ir lá no IBC World Tour, aí aquele pontinho, né, embaixo, .tour, e aí vocês veem lá. Se quiser também vai no meu Instagram, no Instagram da Bego, e a gente está postando muitas coisas, muitas informações e marcando a galera do IBC World Tour. Isso é muito importante pra gente, vocês divulgarem, a galera que gosta do bodyboard, que a gente está fazendo aí, trazendo todas as emoções diretamente do Arica Cultura Bodyboard Pro 2022. E agora a gente tem Jordan Vilaba na esquerda. Uau, Bergo, how was that wave? So the wave was looking good, but unfortunately the wave just closed in front of him.
Sí, Jordan Villalba ahí tratando de ponerse un tubo. Justo veníamos hablando que a Jordan le gustaba más la derecha, pero ahora ya se está decidiendo por la izquierda. La izquierda es una mejor opción porque vuelves mucho más rápido arriba, ¿no? Yo creo que definitivamente es una buena opción que él esté tratando de tomar izquierdas y marcar los puntos. Es un hit con puntajes bajos, todavía no se ha visto realmente nada muy increíble, pero todavía queda bastante tiempo y estos riders son capaces de hacer un espectáculo en cualquier momento. I was just saying that Jordan, it's oh wait a minute, here comes young Aymar.
Oh, nice looking left. He did a very nice bottom turn, a very nice barrel spit and come out with a rollo and did a 360. Oh, Ian, he knows what the judges need to show. Allez français.
Allez la France.
Like the guy from France, Ian, surfing good. I think one of the best waves so far from the heat, and now we have Gabriel Braga going right. A galera do Brasil torcendo aí pro Gabriel. O Gabriel é um excelente rider, procurando o lip da onda, dando um rolo, que é uma manobra super funcional, já procurando outro lugar ali para manobrar. Infelizmente a onda não proporcionou uma segunda manobra pro Gabriel. O Gabriel não tá ruim na bateria, ele está bem, tá com 4.90 e pegou essa onda aí que foi bem legal, a onda dele. Bergo, we have action. The waves are getting big, I think, in my opinion.
No, it's getting better, definitely. The swell is picking up. We were a little bit amazed, actually, because we were expecting more waves today. Actually, we thought yesterday that the swell was picking up when we were surfing. Here it comes. It looks like Jordan Villalba. I'm going to say this in Spanish. This is the local boy. Jordan, el local. Vamos a ver qué puede hacer. Está buscando el lip, él lo conoce súper bien. Un backflip mega bien completado. Lastimosamente se atascou en el landing. Esse era bueno.
Muito bueno. Ele foi exatamente no ponto certo da manobra, cavou perfeitamente infelizmente ele não conseguiu completar no finalzinho mesmo. Almost did a nice backflip. If Jordan landed on that one, should be a very nice score, but unfortunately he couldn't make it.
But he's close. I think he's close, and he's gonna get it. Fabio, I would like to take this opportunity and everyone back home to thank all the sponsors and all the supporters of this event. Without them, this couldn't be possible. This is the comeback of the tour, and it's been hard. It's been 2 years without, actually 3 years, without having the tour itself, and everything, it's been a little bit frozen out there to say, but now we're back and we are rebuilding step by step. So thank you very much everyone for supporting and for understanding this. Probably we have had some difficulties, but we are getting there. There is a South American leg. You guys are watching the first event of the South American leg and the first event of the men. We're gonna be seeing two more events in Chile, one in Iquique and one in Antofagasta, and we're going to Iquique for the Aristos Iquique Bodyboard Pro, and then we're going to Antofagasta for the, wait a minute, here comes John.
Wow, how was that 360? So good, man, so good. Ion, he's trying to improve his 1.5, and he still has so much time to do that. 16 minutes to go now. Really like Ion now, how he rides. Like first wave was unreal, and this wave he's trying to do a 360 in the barrel. It's a very, very difficult maneuver for bodyboard because you have to transition your rails into the barrel. It's very technical maneuver.
Yeah,
Pego.
Definitely. But no, looking good for Young Aymar. You remember you can check the scores also in the website right below the live stream. And last wave of Young Aymar is a 6.5. I think it's oh, here it comes, Gabriel, the leader of the heat.
Gabriel em outra direita, ele sabe que ele pode voar nessas direitas. Eu vi ele treinando antes do campeonato, eu sei que ele tem um potencial, mas ele vai para um tubo perfeito, Gabriel! Muito bom, Gabriel. E agora a gente tem o local do Chile, Jordan, que também numa excelente esquerda, fazendo toda a preparação ali pro tubo e saindo de rolo. A bateria tá pegando fogo, Bego.
Tá
it's getting sick.
Yeah, definitely. We're waiting for scores for Gabriel and see what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen, definitely, because probably, I mean, for a fact, Jordan is going to get the 376 he's looking for. Let's see what the judges think about those two waves. But meanwhile, I wanted to thank all the sponsors. Quisiera agradecer a todos los patrocinadores y los sponsors. Este evento es presentado por Pride Bodyboards. Es patrocinado por el GORE a través del Consejo Regional, Corfo a través del programa Arica Siempre Activa, la Municipalidad de Arica y Parinacota, la Armada de Chile, la Corporación Municipal Costa Chinchorro, la Municipalidad de Camarones, Cernatur, y está auspiciado, está cooperado por el Hotel Antay, por Red Bull, por las Industrias San Miguel, el Panamericana Hotel Arica también conocido, la Terraza Mestiza que está acá afuera del Flopos cuando salen, es el restaurante que está ahí, Aguas del Altiplano, Rancio Bodyboard Tools, una marca local, muchas gracias, ahí al Mané, Hola Violenta, que vienen desde Necochea, que nos hicieron todas las poleras, las camisetas, y por supuesto la tienda local de acá de Arica, No Surfing My Wave. Muchas gracias.
And I have to say in English this, Bergo, thank you so much to the guys who bring us yesterday to Caleta Camarones. It was unreal stuff, was very good. Always is perfect to have new experience when you're traveling, especially Chile. I love Chile, I love the wine, I love the country, I love the people, I love the waves. It was a very nice new place that I learned, and I didn't know about the mummies.
Me neither.
I thought the mummies was only in Egito, and now I know Chile has more before Egito. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. This is what Fabio. Oh, look at that! There's a change of situation in the water, and I'll comment about what you were
Yeah,
saying.
but change again. Look, because
Gabriel.
Gabriel improved
Oh.
his score for 6.5. Ion improved the 1.5 to 3.4, and now Gabriel is in first position. Ion has first priority, and he's in second. And Jordan, he has second priority with 7. Needs only 5.66. So anything can happen. This is Arica. This is the best wave for bodyboard. I thank you so much, guys, to bring this back to Arica. Arica is always Arica.
Yeah, it was such a kind words we heard from Socrates. He was telling me out of the camera. He was very grateful to be back here, to be surfing in Arica only with 3 people. It's so good. And look at that. Oh no, nothing there for Gabriel. But yeah, I wanted to say also about what you were saying. We went to Careta Camarones, and that place is really beautiful. I lived in Iquique, and I live in Iquique. I always pass by. I never went in, and because it's like at the side of a road, and it's very interesting what the guys are doing here in Arica. This event is not just a bodyboarding competition. It's a cultural and tourism. It's got a cultural and tourism frame as well. So what we did yesterday is it was part of the cultural frame, and we learned so many things, right? I mean, to see these mummies. For you back home, there's mummies. Like the system of, to prepare a mummy is the oldest in the life in the human history. Not the mummies itself or the civilization, which is called Chinchorro, but the system to mummify it is the oldest. So it was really interesting to go and check it out. You guys must come and check it out. And it's part of the world's heritage from the UNESCO. So what a great opportunity. Thank you very much, Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022.
Yeah, I just love that, like spread this to the world and spread this to people, and me to be allowed to go there with the local guys was unreal. And how was the food? How was the fish we ate?
Oh, so
how was
fresh.
those
Locos.
locos? I never have that before. It was like kind of special moment for me. I really love it. I really enjoyed the day yesterday.
It was really nice, and you guys have to come and check it out. This is the Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022, an event presented by Pride Bodyboards, and it's the comeback of the world tour in one of the best venues, which is Arica. And right here, the wave called El Flopos. This is a sort of an island. It's actually a causeway that ends on a little island, and has this super constant and consistent break named El Flopos, also known as El Gringo, but the El Gringo name it's more for the stand-ups. And Flopo was a bodyboarder that unfortunately passed away, and a very loved person. So the name of the wave El Flopos is in his memory. So that's why we the bodyboarders call this place El Flopos, and it's actually a very pretty good wave for our sport. It's perfectly it fits perfectly the bodyboarding. I'm not saying that the surfers cannot surf. I mean, of course, we have seen world contests here for surfers as well, for stand-ups, but for bodyboarding, it's definitely one of the best scenarios.
For sure. And for people who don't know Flopos or El Gringo or Arica, man, this is like a very extreme wave. We have rocks, we don't have channel, we have cold water, we have the seals. I don't know if you guys saw already, but they are around everywhere, and it's fantastic. The other day, me and Dion was talking about Bego. Ian Campbell was trying to surf a wave, and the seal just jumped in front of him. It was a crazy stuff. If you guys didn't see yet, go to Instagram of Ian. He put a GoPro clip. Was unreal. Fantastic. Oh, look, we have a split pick. No, this is Jordan again to the right. Go, Bill.
Aquí viene el ariqueño, el localazo Jordan Villalba. Vamos a ver si logra conseguir esa rampa que tanto le gusta. No. Si él hace eso es por algo, ¿ah? Él sabe que si le pega ahí es un lugar peligroso, no es un buen lugar, así que Jordan... Mira qué buena ola, Fabio, para Gabriel.
Temos o Gabriel de novo para a direita. O Gabriel e o Jordan, eles procuram as direitas sempre que sabem do potencial das manobras aéreas. Mas às vezes a direita é chatinha, né? Porque às vezes você acha que ela vai ser uma onda excelente e ela fica uma onda cheia, não proporcionando uma manobra nem um tubo. A esquerda, com certeza, ela é mais dentro do riff e mais poderosa para um tubo ou uma manobra aérea. Agora, Ion, he has the first priority and he's pedaling. No, he thinks better wait. He's in second position, almost 7 minutes to go. He has already a 6.5, a 3.4. He needs to change the 3.4. Gabriel has 6.5, 4.9, so he knows he needs to go higher to grab that spot from Gabriel. And Jordan, he still needs a 5.66. It's not too much for Jordan. Jordan is a local guy. He knows how to choose the wave. He knows what the judge needs to. He knows what he needs to show to the judge. So let's see what Jordan can do it with a one single maneuver to the right. That he loves the right. He can do the score and he can go to the first place as well.
Yeah, definitely he can do it for sure. And there's still 6 minutes to go. And anything can happen. And people back home, remember, we are trying to do our best to speak your languages, but remember the world's official language is not official, but the most common and the most spoken, it's English. So we're trying to throw the most English, but of course some updates in Spanish and in Portuguese. So thank you very much for understanding and for your support and your beautiful messages and your love. We love you. You know, this is for you. We do this only inspired by you. So thank you very much for your understanding always.
Okay, Bego, I go through the YouTube commentate because there's a lot of guys here and tem uma menina, Gabriela Braga. I don't know if it's Gabriel Braga's. Oh, we have a split pick. Jordan going right and Ion went left. Let's see what Jordan can do. Wow, almost Jordan. He wants hard that backflip on the right.
Yeah, he's been trying really hard, and I know this guy since he was little, and I know he's very frustrated at the moment. He just wants to show the world how he knows his place and how he knows how to surf it. But definitely, you know, the pressuring hits, it's something else. That's why I keep saying sometimes it's best to prepare your mind than your body when you are already an athlete, when you have surfed a lot, only if that's the case, right? If you are a high standard athlete, you are well trained, you are a very good bodyboarder, you know how to perform all the maneuvers, I will highly recommend you to get a sport psychologist to help you cope with the competing game. You know, the competing game, it's tricky. You need to know how to use the priorities, how to use the time, how to do not block the people, when to hit it, when not to hit it, which ways to choose. So it's hard.
I agree 100%. It's always about your head. If you have your head good, you're doing good. And now we have Ian again on a good look left, pulling in a barrel, nice speed, and comes out again with a rollo. Ian, 360. Man, this guy's doing good. He for sure he gonna change he already changed for a 6.25 the wave before that one, and now I think maybe he can improve more. Gabriel now in second position with first priority. Jordan has second priority, and now he needs a 7.15 because Gabriel took a wave and got 4.9. So it's action and action, no stop today, Arica. And maybe the both guys was looking to right, but Gabriel has first priority. Gabriel on this very nice looking right, but Bego, I don't know.
Let's see if he can find. Oh well, there is a spot right after right at the end of the right to hit it, but you're never gonna get big points for that because it's the end of the wave. And actually, it's not such a good call because you end up being too far away from the break. So it's good that he just popped out.
And sometimes if you land a maneuver over there, it's hard because you are in front of the rocks. You know, it's very dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. Y una pequeña actualización en español. En el agua entonces el ariqueño en estos momentos en tercera posición buscando un 7.15 para poder clasificar. Lastimosamente en esta hit solamente pasan 2 personas. Es el francés que está en primera posición y el brasilero en segunda posición. Aún nos restan 2 minutos y medio. Vamos a ver si en este tiempo que ahí viene entrando un set puede ser la opción para Jordan, para el ariqueño. 7.15 no es imposible para este chico maravilla, como lo llaman algunas personas. Muchas gracias a todos por sintonizar, gracias por sus lindas palabras, por su apoyo. Atención, se viene el chico maravilla de Arica. Nada. Se viene Ion Aymar, Le Français. Bonito giro, tratando de entrar en el tubo. Un 360 giro, pero completa con ese backflip, muy bien ejecutado. De verdaderamente el estilo de los franceses es muy bonito. Have to say I admire very much the French style. I really like it. Beautiful executed backflip there for the young.
I can say Ion is dominated the hit now because he's trying to find the best waves. He's improving the score, and now here we have Jordan to the right. Let's see if he can do it, that maneuver. Oh, unfortunately, he's mad already. He's trying hard to get that right, to do a very nice maneuver that he knows he can do it. Gabriel has first priority now. He needs 6.25 to improve his scores. Oh no, actually to go to first place against Ian. And we have just 1 minute to go.
Así es, and you can see he was bumping. So bumping, and it means no good when you are dropping a wave and you start bumping. It just cuts your speed, and I think it's you know what's happening? It's the tide. It's getting high and the wave it's changing. So let's see if in this very last 40 seconds Gabriel Braga can take that first position. He's looking for a 6.25. Let's see if he can find the ramp that he has been searching for. And there it is, of course. Beautiful invert there for the Brazilian.
Não, Gabriel tá sempre procurando aquela direita porque ele sabe que a direita proporciona essas manobras aéreas. Ele fez muitas manobras aéreas nos treinos. Não sei se ele vai conseguir superar a nota de 6 de 4,90, vamos aguardar os juízes, mas agora 3, 2, 1, that's the end of the hit. So maybe Gabriel choose a correct thing, like catch the last wave to maintain his second position on the hit. I think Ion is in the first and Gabriel second. Unfortunately, the local guy Jordan is in third position.
Así es, no se mueva, vamos a ir unos pequeños cortes comerciales. Los resultados oficiales son John Aymar en la primera posición y Gabriel Braga, el brasilero, lamentablemente despidiéndose del campeonato, pero un gran aplauso cibernético para Jordan Villalba, el local. Seguramente la próxima vez lo hará mejor. Vámonos a unos cortes comerciales y regresamos con más del Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022. Welcome back, everybody, to the Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022, an event presented by Pride Bodyboards. And what a great hit we just saw. How lucky young Aymar is to have that second chance 2 days ago, and now he's been winning every single hit that he's been surfing.
Yeah, good technical surfing from Jan Aymar straight through to round number 7, and making the most of it and taking advantage of that great opportunity that he was given, having to lucky enough to get that wild card. If you see rider in yellow, Miguel Rodriguez, locking and loading down the line with this one. It's a closeout for the Peruvian, and he's got a couple of stitches in his foot, so he's not only battling against 2 other competitors, but he's also battling against an injury.
Yeah, and in the water we have in red Alan Espinosa from Iquique, Kevin Torres from here, from El Flopos, from Arica, and the Peruvian Miguel Rodriguez. Dion, how do you feel if I throw a little bit more of a Spanish, since we only have Spanish speakers in this heat?
Be my guest.
En el agua tenemos al ariqueño Kevin Torres, también una carta brava de acá del Flopos. En amarillo tenemos al peruano Miguel Rodríguez, y en rojo al iquiqueño Alan Espinosa. 3 latinos, entonces se viene una ola buena para el ariqueño. Vamos a ver, una ola con tamaño, se pone ahí, va a frenar, buscando la velocidad, está buscando el lip. Un rolito bien ejecutado. Como la ola tenía tamaño, vamos a ver qué piensan los jueces acerca de eso.
Yeah, having seen this right-hander now, you know that the swell is steadily and slowly but surely building. That was one of the bigger right-handers we've seen, and we know Kevin Torres knows this wave like the back of his hand. I'm sure he was very disappointed with the fact that he didn't make it through to round number 7 and having to serve the repocharge round number 6. Top 2 riders advancing into round number 7, and will be the end of the road for rider number 3. But Kevin Torres will be using his local knowledge, going back to his roots and ensuring that he will keep that lead, ensuring that he makes it through to the next round and advancing not only for himself but for the town of Arica that supports the athletes. And it's really cool to be in a beautiful sunny day and an amazing day, and it's so weird having the sunshine, and it's really good wind so far. We arrived here, crystal clear skies, beautiful sunrise, and the waves are building and it's been pumping. Quite unique.
Oh, definitely today is a very good day, quite unique as you said, because we are very used to see the sun when the wind picks up, but we have been seeing a good day. And we have Fabio ready with Jan Salom for the interview. Fabio, take it away.
Okay, I'm here with the winner of the last hit from France, Ian Aymar. Ian, surf so good, man.
Yes, thanks. That's cool.
You choose the best lefts. And you do like a lot of maneuvers, like different maneuvers. How you feel?
That was good. Yes, I do some maneuver and just spin, just swirl, just for take care. And you know, I don't do some backflip, just one, and that was good. And now I'm happy to be on the round 7. I'm happy now, you know.
So good, man. You bodyboard good.
Yes,
Congratulations, and I see you guys. I see you in the next round. Back to you guys, man.
Con una ola solamente un punto. En tercero rojo, que no agarró olas todavía.
Thanks.
Under the belt, 30 minutes heat. We are right into 24 minutes remaining in this heat. A lot of time, good conditions, and Miguel Rodriguez with a 1-point ride, hitting a 7.75 for that first position, and Alan Espinosa, well, he still needs to get onto that scorecard. The one thing you got to be careful of, or taking too long to get on the scorecard, is if a person like Kevin Torres is in absolute peak form and really in control of this heat with a good rhythm, that you do not want to find yourself in that combination situation, and it's an uphill battle from there. Really difficult to come back from combination stations, but not impossible. 2018 Arica Cultura Bodyboard final saw PLC up against Tanner, and in the earlier parts of the heats, PLC clocking high nines, comboing Tanner McDaniel, and well, the rest is history with Tanner McDaniel, as his new name is, clocking 2 10-point rides in that final in spectacular fashion. And what a day it was for bodyboarding here at El Floppers.
Sí, definitivamente. Voy a decir un poco lo que él estaba diciendo. Finalmente, acá en el Flopos todo puede pasar. Realmente lo hemos visto. Él estaba contando la anécdota de Pierre con Tanner. Así que no se preocupen, gente. Si ustedes están sintonizando, están preocupados por sus favoritos, todos pueden cambiar la situación, porque si han llegado hasta esta instancia es porque tienen un nivelazo, y así lo van a ir demostrando. Son hits de 30 minutos, ya han transcurrido 8 y medio. Se viene un buen set ahí, al parecer. Es Kevin Torres en la primera posición con una sumatoria de 8.75. Él solo tiene la tercera prioridad. Miguel Rodríguez, el peruano, que está con puntos en sus pies, se le pegó al riff los días de free surfing. Atención, que así viene Alan Espinosa, el iquiqueño. Muy buen backflip para Alan, combinado con un rolo. Alan está on fire.
Great surfing from Alan Espinosa. Good combination riding. Here we go. Upper riding. Kevin Torres, the local machine, sniffs out a bomb. Look at that. Little invert, a little bit early on this section. Maybe not the best maneuver for that section. I think in his mind he already saw that he will be hitting that. And here we go. The Peruvian Miguel Rodriguez. Opting for the right-hander, lots of speed. Now, easy going to get that section, or is it going to go flat? Hooks a beautiful invert, bounces on the landing, and wham, there it is. A great wave exchange. Good sets rolling in. I reckon that New Swell is starting to knock down the door right now and showing signs of arriving all the way from the south of Chile. It's a long way. Chilean coastline. It's around about 4,000 odd kilometers long. So it's quite the journey for the Swell to be coming all the way from the bottom and ends at the top.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be, guys, I'm telling you this, we're gonna be seeing big waves. We're waiting for a swell that it's actually delayed a little bit. We were expecting more waves for today, but well, we are know for a fact that the show is warranty. This place always delivers, so it doesn't really matter if it's not too big. The show, it's beautiful to watch as this beautiful wave rolling in. I don't think anyone will be able to take it. But yeah, let us know where you are at the moment. Where are you tuning in? Make sure to follow the new IBC World Tour. Instagram is IBC World _tour. And there you can see that's Alan Espinosa asking for situation. He gets a 6.76 after 75. I'm sorry, my eyes are failing me.
Yeah, it's
After
5.75.
Oh my God!
Screen is a little bit pixelated. Well, we're under the 20-minute mark, and a good wave exchange by all three riders, as we're waiting for Miguel Rodriguez's score to drop on his beautiful invert, where he did some bouncing. Alan Espinosa with a beautiful flip out the ball, and then Kevin Torres a little bit premature on that invert hit section. Perhaps not the right maneuver selection on that section, but I reckon in his mind, with all that speed, he already saw cover shots of him doing massive inverts out of the bowls on the lefts. Well, 90 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to heat number 4, round number 6 of the 2022 Arica Cultura Bodyboard. And it's our pleasure to be here with you guys, presented by Pride Bodyboards and associated with IBC and Union Floppos. Well, heat coming up after this one is going to be an absolute banger, and the one after that, as we see the Hubbard brothers throwing it down here in heat number what heat is that? 5 and number 6. And heat number 5, Jeff Hubbard, Sergio Alonso, Lionel Medina. And heat number 6, Dave Hubbard, Diego Sepulveda, and Neva Romero. Big names. This is going to be highly contested heats, and I'm looking forward to seeing those unfold. And the last 2 heats, would hopefully for the day, will continue running if the conditions allow. Uri Valadao, Duro Pedro, Moises Silva in 1 heat, and in the last heat of the day, if it's going to be that way, will be Eda Luciana, Matias Diaz, and Joshua Telida. An absolute banger to end it all off, because that is 1 heat not to miss.
Yeah, I would like to say that in Spanish so everyone get to know. I'm gonna throw a little update. Gente, lo que se está viendo ahora, habíamos dejado hasta el hit 4 al comienzo de la mañana para ver cómo se iba desarrollando. Ya saben que no queremos tirar con malas condiciones. Vamos a continuar todavía el hit más, y ahí lo vamos a ir tomando hit por hit para tratar de ofrecer siempre las mejores condiciones. Si se mete el viento, vamos a parar. Aquí en Arica el viento normalmente llega a partir de las 11, 12 del mediodía. En estos momentos son las 10:14, así que vamos a ir tomándolo hit por hit. Pero hasta ahora vamos a continuar porque las condiciones se ven buenas. Vamos a ver si Alan puede tomar esta ola. Nada ahí. Así que para quienes están recién sintonizando, esto es el 4.º día de competencia aquí en el Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022. Un evento presentado por Pride Bodyboards. Estamos felices de estar en el regreso de el Tour Mundial. Esto es la pierna sudamericana que consta de 3 eventos en Chile, Arica, Iquique, Antofagasta. Y después de acá nos vamos a Brasil para el evento de Itacoachara y tenemos un evento especial solo de mujeres organizado por la pentacampeona Neymara Carballo en su ciudad, en Espíritu Santo, lo que se llama el Guajine Pro. Así que si quieren conocer más del Tour Mundial, los invito a seguir la IBC World Tour en la página, en las redes sociales, está todo, ibcworldtour.com.
All right, thank you for that, Begonia, as we bring you a trilingual broadcast. We have Alan Espinosa, the Iquique, lots of speed, trying to get under that lip, cracks a little smile, knows he was probably not going to happen for him, and Pablo Jimenez in the water, right there by him, acclaimed ocean photographer, and it's great to have such quality photographers at the event. Well, no change in the current heat so far. Kevin Torres with 8.75, holding that first position down with first priority. Alan Espinosa and Miguel Rodriguez operating under priority, as we saw Alan with third priority getting a no score on that ride. He's got a 6.75, needing a 3-point ride for the first position. And Miguel Rodriguez, second priority with a totals way score of 2.85. He's yet to get onto the mark, and a 4.91 is his total score.
Sí, esa es la actualización que daba mi compañero Dion. Recuerden, tenemos que hablar los idiomas que se puedan. Atención, un segundo, aquí viene el peruano. Vamos a ver si logra conectar con esta derecha, que no todos han logrado encontrar. No, se sale, decide irse. Les estaba contando que recuerden que esto es un evento del Tour Mundial, entonces tenemos gente sintonizando de todas partes del mundo, si bien estamos ahora en la pierna sudamericana. Recuerden que este es un evento del Tour Mundial, si bien estamos en la parte sudamericana, tenemos gente sintonizando de todas partes, así que estamos haciendo un gran esfuerzo, con mucho cariño, con mucho aprecio, de llevarles la transmisión en 3 idiomas y de tratar de traducir todo. Vamos a ir haciendo un poquito de inglés, un poquito de español, cuando esté Fabio un poquito de portugués. Creo que es algo bastante positivo. En el pasado las transmisiones eran solo en inglés, ya que es el idioma más hablado a nivel mundial, pero ahora nosotros estamos tratando de mejorar eso, trayéndoles una transmisión mixta. Con mucho cariño, con mucho esfuerzo, gracias a todos ustedes por su apoyo y por sus grandes palabras.
All right, thank you once again. Kevin Torres, a little bit quiet, a little bit of a lull here in the water, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us, welcome to round number 6, hit number 4. As we see the jet skis zooming behind the guys. A lot of water activity, some good fishing around. You see a lot of fishing boats, a lot of guys fishing on their kayaks as well. Just enjoying one of the fun things that the Chilean coast has to offer. Recreational fishing at its finest. Well, we're approaching that 10-minute mark. We're counting down to that nervous 10 minutes. We'll touch on that. Using his priority, locking into one of the solid waves of the heat so far. Lots of speed, just rushing away. Just a peak right now, not folding around the reef. The tide is pushing, and I think that's probably why, with the pushing tide, Kevin Torres unfortunately missed out on something really good. All right, takeoff spin while we're going. Alan Espinoza, the kick again. And he just, whoa, there he pops out. My goodness. You surfed here, and you know how strong that white water is over the reef, and you know how shallow it is over the reef. Take us through that. Now he's been holding on for dear life. What's that sensation like?
No, definitely, it's so hard, and you can tell he wanted it. He wants to qualify, and man, it's really dangerous. That place where he landed is a garden of rocks, right there, rocks and barnacles, and there's holes, and then you think you're stepping on rocks and you can walk, but you are actually stepping on barnacles, and then all of a sudden you step in a hole and your whole leg goes into a hole, and then you get all scratches. Crazy, man. I'm telling you, you don't want to be there. But the thing is that when you are competing in a World Tour event, you have to do whatever it takes, and here it is. He gets a solid 5.75, and now he's in the first position. Alan Espinoza logra cambiar la situación con esa última ola, que estoy segura que una raspadita se pudo haber llevado, porque ahí cayó en el jardín de piedras típico de acá de El Flopos, pero logró el cometido. Ahora está en la primera posición y deja a Kevin Torres necesitando un 4.51 y a Miguel, que no ha tenido mucha suerte, que no ha podido tal vez conectar, necesitando un 6.90. Kevin Torres.
All right, KT, high line, lots of speed, looking for that section, hunting for it. Is he going to get it? Little bit bouncy down the face of the wave. Gets a nice little invert. I think he will be feeling a little bit more satisfied with that one, although he's been skipping over the face of the wave like a stone, and hopefully that would improve a 4.51. Miguel Rodriguez very quiet in this heat, sitting, playing the long game. There he is, looking for the good wave, holding on to priority. He needs a 7.30 for that second position. He doesn't have any real scores to talk about, so he's basically back to square one. He needs to post 2 new scores and then build from there. But Begonia, we are moving closer to that 10-minute mark, and the window is shutting, and it's becoming really small for him. So hopefully he can capitalize and get some momentum going. He's got no momentum, he's got no rhythm with the ocean, and we saw him in Fronton last year. He doesn't shy away from a big section at all.
No, not at all. He's very capable. So definitely 10 minutes is a lot of time. Sometimes you compete in nationals and you have only 15 minutes. So yeah, no, I think he definitely can change the situation. It's a matter of just getting that nice wave he's looking for. And for everyone that is tuning in, I'm going to just say this in Spanish because everyone is asking about Sergio Alonso's hit. Gente, el hit que viene es un hitón, pero así ya de locos. Es Jeff Hoover con Sergio Alonso y con Lionel Medina. Realmente ahí se va a ver un poco lo que es la nueva escuela. Bueno, ya Sergio tiene un tiempo de experiencia. Lío, que ya bueno, también tiene un par de títulos y tal, pero igual sigue siendo bastante joven, contra el gran tricampeón mundial Jeff Hoover y uno de las grandes leyendas y de los grandes impulsores de nuestro deporte, de estas clásicas maniobras aéreas que nos han dejado con la boca abierta. Tuvimos un hit increíble con él en la ronda pasada, así que vamos a ver qué viene. Eso es lo que se viene a continuación. Como les dije, vamos a ir viendo hit por hit si seguimos, porque se ve un poquito de textura en el agua. Vamos a irles informando acá, un poco de inglés, un poco de español, un poco de portugués. Gracias a todos por su cariño, gracias a todos por sus mensajes. I was saying that we're going to be informing hit by hit what's going to happen, because the wind picks up here real fast and we will be taking it hit by hit.
Well, so far no signs of slowing down, so let's keep a foot in the corner and keep our eyes on the prize. The sun is out, the waves are good, still nice and glass, little bit of texture, that's for sure, but highly competitive. Alan Espinosa changing that situation and taking it away from Kevin Torres with that nice little ride of his with a 5.75 and a 3.5. Kevin Torres with a 4.75 and a 4.4. He needs a 4.51. Miguel Rodriguez playing the long game, hoping that he gets a good wave under his priority, and he needs to post a big score, a 7.3, and we've seen in previous heats what that is going to take. It's going to take a set wave. That's going to take a big section or a nice barrel, deep barrel, and a good flip or an aerial maneuver out of that, cleanly executed. And the pressure is on, that's for sure.
No, definitely. And what a hit we're gonna be seeing next, huh? Yesterday you got to commentate Jeff hit. I mean, yesterday no, the third day, 2 days ago, and now he's gonna be facing a Canary Islander, new school, and a Venezuelan, which is Sergio Alonso. That's gonna be amazing. And the next after that one is Dave Hoover, Diego Sepúlveda, and Neiver Romero. Stacked hits from back to back, right? There's no way out. Everyone's gonna be surfing amazing, and you guys have to stay tuned and let the world know that the World Tour, it's back. The IBC World, look at that little seal there, man. She's fishing for octopus.
Cecilia came to visit.
Ay, qué lindia. Lindia Cecilia. Oh, here it comes. Miguel Rodríguez, el peruano. Vamos a ver. Está buscando esas derechas, no ha tenido mucha suerte. Vamos a ver si consigue ese labio, ese lip que está buscando para pegar. Vamos a ver el peruano, local de Lurín. Nada ahí.
Nada. Top two riders make it through into round number 7. Miguel Rodriguez, the frustration he must be feeling right now, sitting with that priority for so long, and unfortunately the right hand is still too small. The tide is having an effect. It just goes flat at the end. The left-handers right now for him would be his best option. 6 minutes, 30 to go. Still a little bit on the inside. Work his way back into that first priority. The sets will come. We'll most likely see another set just before the end of this heat. And he needs one wave. He needs that one score to put him back into contention. And it's a 7.3. But tick-tock, Bego, tick-tock.
Tick-tock, right. It's a thing, Guys, I have to say, and I will keep saying it, if you are already a high standard athlete and you know perfectly how to surf and execute all the maneuvers, and you are well trained, get yourself a sports psychologist, because I think this game, it's more a mind game than a physical game. If you're in the World Tour, it means that you have some a very decent level, so working your mind game, because in here you need to know how to use these tools, the tools that the hits present you, and sometimes it's not that easy.
Yeah, it's sometimes not that easy. It's a good balance between physical and mental, and sometimes we fall by the wayside and not looking after our mental health, especially with these athletes in these high pressure areas and high pressure performances. Every single time you rock up to a contest, you've got to perform as good as you can. You've got to take your losses, you've got to manage your wins, and it's that balance between that, and of course you have to look after your body.
Okay, we can see a little bit of a texture, so there's a possibility that we stop after the next hit. Let's see what the judges think, and here it comes, a split pick situation. Alan para la izquierda y iba Miguel para la derecha. Qué buen backflip se pone el iquiqueño, no lo logra girar. He didn't complete it.
That was massive. Alan Espinosa managed to get such projection out of that ball. It's absolutely ridiculous. Unfortunately, just couldn't turn around in time and got stuck in the white water. And that's it. Even Pablo Jimenez says, "Man, that was sick." At least he's going to get a good photo out of that one.
Yeah, let's see what the judges think about that one. We did have Miguel also to the right. Let's you guys can watch the live stream and the live scores all together in the ibcworldtour.com. It's the official website. Also, you can check the rankings, you can check the calendar, the whole schedule. All the events are to come and the previous ones. And it's a very handy tool. It's a very useful tool for you. So make sure to go to the ibcworldtour.com. And also make sure to follow the new IVC World Tour Instagram. Follow and share. It's a new account, so we count on your help in order to let the world know that the World Tour is back in the hands of the International Bodyboarding Corporation, and we are beyond stoked to be back.
This is the first stop of 3 of the South American leg. Right after that, we'll be heading out to Itacoachara. Here we go. We'll get to Itacoachara, but before we get there, Kevin Torres needs to get a 4.51. A little bit of a bowl on this right-hander. What's going to happen?
Nice.
Does a clever backflip, keeps at midline, and he says, "Gracias, señoras and señoritas."
I think Kevin is going to get that 4.51 that he's looking for. Kevin necesitaba un 4.51 para avanzar a la primera posición. Yo creo que esa ola va a darle ese puntaje. Let's see what the judges think about that one. And that was a pretty nice looking maneuver, considering that we haven't seen too much of good maneuvers to the right. There's some good rides for sure, but it's been hard for the riders. I mean, at least from the heats that I've been commentating, they have been struggling to find that ramp to the right. Haven't you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it, and as we said, the rides need a little bit more swell. It needs that lower tide. With the pushing tide right now, it's becoming very difficult, and your left-handers is quite possibly your primary wave of choice. 1 minute 50 seconds to go. Kevin Torres getting a 5.5 and back into first position for the local Arica residents. And he's up against Alan Espinosa from Iquique and the Peruvian Miguel Rodriguez, who just could not find any rhythm during the course of this heat. Minute 30 to go. He's got the party again. He needs a 7.4. It's a big score. It's a big ride. With these type of conditions, he would definitely have to pull something magic out of the hat as we march to the end of this heat. Top 2 riders advance into round number 7, which will see another 3-man heat contention, and those will be absolutely jam-packed. And after that, Begonia, we're going into the quarters, into the semis, and we'll be crowning your 2022 Arica Cultura Bodyboard champion right here at Flopos. And then we're basically on a bus and we're out of here down to Iquique, waiting for the start of the Erizos Iquique Pro. It's going to be fantastic.
Definitely. Y si estás sintonizando, if you're tuning in, I'm going to mix these languages here. Let us know who do you think is going to take this event. Déjanos saber quién piensas que va a ganar este evento. ¿Cuál es tu favorito? Ya que tenemos ahora un pequeño break, aprovechen que tal vez el evento lo paremos. Déjanos saber who are you cheering for and who is your card to take this event. Who is your, we can say.
If you were a betting person, who would you bet on?
Na na na. No favorites.
I don't think we have an athlete called Na na na. Well, and
myself. I will bet for myself.
Exactly, bet on yourself in 12 foot. Also, let us know where you are tuning in from, and then we'll be getting onto the shout outs to you guys. Well, that is the end of round number 6, heat number 4. Kevin Torres and Alan Espinosa advancing into round number 7, and that's the end of the road for the Peruvian Rodriguez. And we'll be back for some more fun flying action after this commercial breaks, right after these.
Okay, ready to start next meeting.
Então, assim, é muito importante você prestar atenção quem tá com a prioridade 1, quem tá com a prioridade 2 e quem tem a terceira prioridade. Como eu falei, essa bateria tem 3 atletas, mas mesmo assim existe o sistema de prioridade, um sistema que foi desenvolvido pelos bodyboards, aqui pela primeira vez usado em Arica. Então, assim, na frente do palanque, a gente tem um quadro que é visualizado pelos atletas dentro d'água, que eles conseguem enxergar qual a prioridade, qual é a camisa da prioridade, qual é a cor da prioridade. Então, agora, por exemplo, o Jeff está com a prioridade 1 e o Leonel Medina com a 2 e o Sérgio Alonso com a 3. E também o locutor do evento sempre está avisando a eles quem está com a prioridade. Então, além de você ter que se conectar com o oceano, prestar atenção nas ondas vindo, você precisa também prestar muito atenção na prioridade. So, Dion, it's hard for the riders. It's not easy. You have to connect to the ocean. You have to be your head like cool to figure out how many maneuvers or each maneuver you're gonna make it and see the priority. This is very important. If you do a interference call, you're gonna be more stressed in the water.
Oh, absolutely, and it's Sergio Alonso has literally one scoring right, so he needs to improve that 6.75. No matter how many ways he takes, he can only improve that one score. So it's going to make things really hard for him to progress into the next round unless Lionel Medina does not get any other ways. Currently, still a lot of time to go, 10 minutes and about 15 seconds to go as we're hunting down the clock. Top 2 riders, Fabio will make it into round number 7 right now. There is no doubt that Jeff Hubbard will be one of those guys with a total score of 12.75, leaving a really long ladder to climb for Lionel Medina and Sergio Alonso. But again, Sergio Alonso has only one scoring opportunity, and Lionel Medina, he's got a 1.5. He needs to better that. Look, he's turning. Is he gonna go? What are we gonna see? Opting again for the right-handers. All right, here we go. Slow, keeping control. Is he gonna get a section? Maybe. Does a nice little roller, gets back. Is he going to get a second one? Yes, he does. All right, well, there we go. Lionel Medina will definitely be cementing himself into that second place. And just keep busy and keep an eye on Sergio Alonso and just see how the whole situation unfolds.
Yeah, I think he just need to he wants to change the 1.5 that he has, and he knows Jeff is in the first priority. He knows Sergio did the interference call, so he just needs to do his job, He got a good wave. The first one was a nice barrel, but it was too fast, the barrel. That's why the judges score 4 points. That's sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes like the waves can be like very nice, very clear, nice colors and beautiful wave. But if you don't go too deep in the barrel, you're not gonna get the score.
Yeah, exactly. You got to show that you've got complete control of your maneuvers, whether you're coming out of the barrel or you're landing any one of your aerial maneuvers before or after that. So yeah, it's technical, it's tough, it's difficult for these guys. Lionel Medina, he's going to be playing that safe game. Not a lot of pressure on him right now because he knows that Sergio Alonso is going to have a really hard time to try and surpass him with a 7.85. And we saw that massive flip from Jeff getting a 7-point right. So 7.85 is a big ask right now.
For sure, and the difference between the first wave of Jeff, the 7 points, and the next, the other one was 6.25, 6.25 and 7. Just that's because of the selection of the wave. The 7-point ride was a bigger wave, was a little bit more clear maneuver, so the judges know that, and that's why the first wave was a little bit better than the other one. Jeff is on the lead, first priority. He's just waiting for a next one, good one. Lionel has to improve his 3.85, and Sergio needs like the high score of he can get.
That is correct. A little bit slow heat. We'll have to have seen a lot more of Jeff Hubbard boosting the way he can. Tweaked his ankle the other day with that second air reverse in that heat, and he seems to have recovered quite well. A couple of rest days that we've had definitely helped him out and managed to get him back on his feet. traveling with his family and alongside his brother Dave Hubbard, which is coming up in heat number 6 right after this one. Dave Hubbard, Diego Sepulveda and Neva Romero. Jam-packed heats, a Hawaiian up against a Chilean, up against a Venezuelan, and it's going to be another heat not to miss. A little bit, the tide is getting a bit wonky. We've got that mid-tide slump, a couple of right-handers, not too many left-handers, and Jeff looking back, see where he is in relation to the reef. He needs to line himself back up, and wow, 6 minutes 22. This heat has flown by.
Yeah, it's passed so fast the time, especially for the riders too, man. Jeff, he just did Monday out of the water. Yesterday he was in the water. The guy is like, he's addicted to surf, to bodyboard every day.
Yeah, exactly.
I talked with him yesterday. He told us like he put some ice on the feet. He's okay now. I know he's gonna move around.
He's a tough guy.
He's a tough guy. He's prepared for everything, man. He loves the Arica's waves, and when he's in the water, man, in a heat, he wants to fly. He wants to show his skills, and for sure I think he's not 100%, but he's good. I know he's good.
Jeff at 20% is excellent. Well, let's give you guys a quick little recap of what's been happening on this heat. Well, unfortunately, we had our first interference call. Sergio Alonso against Jeff Hubbard. As you can see, Sergio Alonso having only one scoring opportunity with a 6.75. Jeff Hubbard going out in grand style with a 7.1 with a beautiful right-hander on a nice flip, and backing that up with another right-hander with a similar type of flip on a smaller wave. Lionel Medina, he's been keeping very busy under the priority. No real pressure on him as Sergio Alonso needs a massive 7.85 to contend for that second position. Top 2 riders in this heat will make it into round number 7 as we bid farewell to our rider in 3rd place, and he will continue their charge in the next heat stop of the South American leg, which will see us traveling down to Iquique, and then after that down to the Antofagasta Bodyboarding Festival. Here we go, Jeff Hubbard up and sliding.
Using his first priority, Jeff is looking another wave to fly. Unfortunately, the wave is just dies.
Yeah,
it's hard sometimes, the rides, man. You think it's gonna be like a very nice end section to bust a move, but sometimes doesn't happen.
So much speed, so much commitment, and as you saw, there's no section. He shouted sausages and just getting his way back out there.
How crazy is the boards that Jeff used? It's very like different, wide boards. Maybe because look, we have a white Sergio Alonso trying to improve his scores. Let's see what he can get for us.
Boom, big roll in the impact zone. There he is, getting absolutely chowed by the white water, having a nice underwater tour courtesy of Floppers. Here we go, riding yellow. Lionel Medina, nice little rolo. He's going to keep it going, looking for that second section, Fabio. There it is, showing itself, and hooks another nice little rolo. Well, he's just taken it away from Sergio Alonso. And another one. 3 roll. I don't think we've seen a 3 maneuver wave this entire contest so far, so at least 2 of them will be definitely scored, but making it really hard for Sergio Alonso, and becoming almost impossible for him to catch up and try and make it back into that second spot.
Man, he's doing just like the basic maneuvers to improve the 3.85. Back home we said he's doing the feijão com arroz, rice and beans. That's what we call back home. Like
feijoada.
He's just doing, not feijoada because feijoada put a little meat and this and that, but he's just doing the basic maneuvers just to improve the 3.85. He did already. He's got a 5 in the last one. So now he has 9 points. Sergio Alonso needs a very nice clear barrel, like those barrels like to the left maybe.
Yeah, Sergio needs a near perfect ride, which will see him quite possibly needing to do lock into a good big barrel end section, massive maneuver out of there, and has to land it super clean. Well, we're coming to the end of this heat. Round number 6, heat number 5, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes to go. Jeff Hubbard just having fun out there. Lionel Medina very relaxed, managing to get 3 rolls on 1 right-hander, and unfortunately Sergio Alonso with a single scoring opportunity. He needs a 9-point ride for that first position.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for Sergio, especially with the interference call, man. This is a bummer. We see Jeff looking to this right. I think Jeff is just relaxing now. Only 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. He's in first position, has the first priority. He just wants to choose the correct wave. Let's see on this one. He's looking. Yeah, he's gone.
Last minute, just releasing, scooping down this line. Are we going to see a nice little Jeff invert? What are we going to see? A loopy roll out the bowl. He's having fun out there. I think he looks to be 100% and still going. Oh, the flip on the tri section. What is wrong with this guy? Where's he from? He's not human being. That has got to be alien.
Leo on the back again. The backflip too. Those guys, he's having fun, man. That's the first wave we saw. 3 maneuvers. A Rolo functional maneuver to go to the next one. Nice speed, a really nice bottom turn, and we didn't think about it, and then boom, backflip.
Alien, he's an alien, that's for sure.
And so
it's and Lionel Medina right at the death, also having fun, locking in a beautiful flip on that one as well. So he's definitely going to be improving his score. Unfortunately, completely out of reach for Sergio Alonso, because he will be in combination land as well for that second position. So unfortunately, the card's not falling in place for Sergio Alonso in this one.
And we have only 10 seconds to go. Let's see. Lionel already in another one. Right. He loves the rights too, Lionel, huh?
Clearly
Look,
he does.
oh man, so much speed.
Yeah. Pop shove it,
Pop
belly slide.
Yeah, a skate maneuver maybe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a heat this was. Always good to watch Jeffrey Hubbard and Lionel Medina go toe-to-toe. Unfortunately, that's the end of the road for Sergio Alonso. He'll be continuing his charge down in the Kike, making this heat. Jeff Hubbard winning it. Second place, Lionel Medina. We're going to be back with some more sunny action after this commercial break.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022 presented by Pride Bodyboards, and we are another stacked heat. We have, another stacked heat, and the water is the heat number 6 of round number 6, and we have in red Dave Hubbard, in white Diego Sepulveda, the local boy, also known as Chati, and in yellow another Venezuelan, Neiver Romero. This will be the last chance for Venezuela to advance in this event, because unfortunately Sergio Alonso just said goodbye to the competition. But what a great day, Fabio.
It's a great day, sunny skies. We have the swell touching Arica, and I'm pretty sure the next few days we're gonna have a very nice bodyboard show at Arica Flopos. Nessa bateria a gente vai ter o David Hubbard, que é o irmão do Jeff, que acabou de sair da água. Vamos ter também o Diego Sepúlveda e o Neiver Romero. Outra bateria totalmente internacional, o David Hubbard do Hawaii, o Diego Sepúlveda do Chile e o Neiver Romero da Venezuela. O Neiver tá aí tentando levar mais um... Mais não, é o único venezuelano com capacidade de chegar no round 7, porque infelizmente o Sérgio Alonso cometeu uma interferência na última bateria e ficou na terceira colocação, não passando, dando adeus ao campeonato. So, Bergonha, it's been insane the day. Like, we've seen a lot of nice stuff from the riders, nice maneuvers, nice barrels, really nice competition for our sport.
Yeah, no, today it's been great. Look at that. You can see in your screen, you can tell there's a little bit of a texture, but that's not affecting the wave at all. It's actually, I had a quick run to the bathroom close, which is at the entrance of the island, and I could analyze that the wind is actually offshore. I mean, it's a weird mixture between offshore and like outside onshore, but right here at the wave you can see offshore. It's perfect. So we are continuing. So thank you very much everyone for tuning in, and here comes, this is the first wave of the heat. Diego Sepúlveda, also known as Chatty, el Chatty acá con la primera ola del hit. Un rolo que lo cae como en la segunda, como en otra parte de la ola, no era como otra pequeña ola que se estaba formando ahí. Vamos a ver qué piensan los jueces acerca de esto. And here comes Dave, real fast. Unfortunately, not completing that air forward.
Yeah, the last wave of Diego, he did like a maneuver, and then he landed in another part of the wave, tried to do another maneuver, but unfortunately the wave was not that good. The rights are kind of tricky sometimes, very tricky. It's hard to find the best ones, but for sure they have a lot of time still. They have 26 minutes 30 seconds to go. Dave Hubbard from Hawaii, Diego Sepúlveda from Chile, and Neiver Romero from Venezuela. It's a very nice hit. You have to be first or second, otherwise you're out of the contest, out of the IBC first stop of the tour in Chile. We're gonna have after this Arica, we have Iquique and then Antofagasta.
Yeah, right away.
So nice to have those 3 events in Chile. So nice.
Yes. And it looks like it's Neiver. Vamos a ver, Neiver Romero, el venezolano, tomando esta derecha. Está un poco difícil en la derecha, pero parece que esta es buena. Un buen rolo que yo creo que iba por un invert y se decidió en el camino no hacer el invert. Pero está bien porque lo cayó adelante. Y esta va a ser una interesante puntuación para Neiver. Una pequeña recapitulación de lo que pasó en el hit pasado. Sergio Alonso marcó una interferencia y lastimosamente le afectó mucho, le quitaron la segunda mejor ola, ¿no? Y así claramente es imposible avanzar, pero bueno, muchas felicitaciones para el Catire, para Sergio Alonso, que lo hizo muy bien. Y aquí está la última carta venezolana que tenemos en este evento, es Neiver Romero, y también tenemos al local Diego Sepúlveda, el Chati, contra el excelente mundialista, 8 veces campeón mundial de Dromney, Dave Hubbard.
Yeah, boys, and we have now Dave Hubbard. His brother is in the water, so the brothers are still ripping. The guys from Hawaii, Dave Hubbard and Jeff Hubbard, they are from Kauai, the island, the beautiful garden island from Hawaii. Very nice island of Hawaii.
Kauai, I think, is from, I don't know.
Kauai.
Yes,
Kauai is the garden island.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought Kauai. You said Hawaii.
No. Kauai is the garden island of Hawaii. Let's see. Dave Hubbard is looking to this right, this left, but it's Diego Sepúlveda. It's up in the right, looking for a barrel. Unfortunately, the wave is just close in front of him. Hard. O Diego aí tá tentando melhorar a nota dele ali, né? Tá com 3,25 e não tem a segunda onda. Essa foi a segunda onda dele. O David só tem uma onda 1.5, que só tentou fazer ali o 360 aéreo, mas caiu para trás. E o Neiver Romero, como a Bego falou, fez uma manobra ali explosiva. Parecia que ele estava indo para um aéreo, mas ele deu um rolo fantástico com uma alta ali técnica e conseguiu tirar uns 6 pontos. I like that roller from Neiver. I
Me
really
too.
like he received 6 points, so he started the hit pretty well.
Yeah, no, definitely. How comfortable it is to mark a 6 at the beginning of the hit.
Oh, it's so good. Like give
the
you
best.
more energy, more power to choose to choose a better wave, and it's way better than start the hit like Dave with 1.5. So he's looking for a wave, but Dave has a first priority now. Naver has second priority, and Diego has third priority.
Yeah, it's a long hit actually. 30 minutes, three women. Oh my God, I'm sorry. 3-man hit. It's a lot of opportunity, but you know what, Fabio? It looks like Dion is ready with Jeff at the beach. Dion, take it away.
Not gonna ask about interference.
All
Alright guys, I'm here with Team Hubbard. You guys served really well, Jackie. It was a great backflip that you've done there. So please take us through your heat.
Yeah, that was fun. Jackie did really good. Gave me some good advice before my heat. She said just go catch big air like Zuma from Paw Patrol. So that's kind of what I did. I just, I know Zuma and Paw Patrol likes to do big air, so that's what I did.
Yeah, just keeping it real, keeping it Paw Patrol. We all love that. We all love seeing you, sending it here. So it's really cool to see that. Momentum into round number 7 tomorrow. I think you must be very relaxed now after hurting your ankle the other day. How's that going?
Oh, it's good. It feels a lot better. I taped it up. It's gotten better every day. So yeah, I'm just stoked. Yeah, surfing felt good today. So yeah, excited for tomorrow, and big new huge swell coming. So let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, I'm sure everybody's excited about that. Nobody more excited than you, and we would love to see you go absolutely nuts on it. Well, guys, Jeff Hubbard once again. Back to the booth.
Thank you very much, Dion. Amazing interview there with 3 times world champ Jeff Hubbard, who actually served amazing as usual.
Yeah, for sure. And Bergo, we have a lot of guys at the YouTube saying go Naver. There's everybody saying here go Naver, and they need you to speak a little bit of Spanish too. But now we have a white guy looking for this left. Let's see, trying to do a backflip, ARS, not a backflip. It was a small wave, but it's a maneuver, it's a wave. He will count now. So let's back there, Bergo. Say something in Spanish. There's a lot of guys saying saying hi to white rider Diego. Oh no, sorry, the yellow guy, Naver Romero.
Hola, ¿cómo está, gente? Sí, está Naver Romero, la última carta venezolana en el agua, pero también está el local, el chileno Chati, que está ahí demostrando, acaba de tomar esa ola haciendo ese backflip. Vamos a ver qué piensan los jueces. Y hasta ahora lo que vamos a hacer es, vamos a seguir avanzando hit por hit. Solamente nos estarían faltando 2 hits en esta ronda número 6. Es una ronda de eliminación. Solamente pasan 2 de los competidores. El que quede en tercera posición se despide del campeonato. Así que aquí hay que luchar fuerte para lograr esas dos clasificaciones, ¿no? De esos dos puestos. En el hit que viene vamos a tener a Uri Badalao, a Dudu Pedra y a Moisés Silva. Y en el último del día sería Eder Luciano, Matías Díaz y Joshua Toledo. Y ya en teoría cortaríamos el día para seguir mañana. Eso es lo que se tiene planificado. Y si quieren ver un poco lo que son los puntajes en vivo, pueden ir a la página de la ibcworldtour.com. Ahí está todo junto, la transmisión y los puntajes. Justamente aquí viene Never. Vamos a ver, el venezolano que se había puesto un rolazo. Oye, es como su técnica. Tiene como una técnica de hacer el rolo y hacer como medio invert, como mostrar la placa y volver.
Sí, buenazo.
Parece que es a propósito, ¿ah?
Sí, looks amazing. The second time he did, and now was very clear. You can see he's doing like inverting his board and then goes to the roll. I really like that one. And the best wave so far for the hit, 6.75 and a 6. Again, both waves is with a rolo. Sometimes the rolo gets good scores.
Best points sometimes because a projected high rolo can be paid more than maybe not too well executed backflip, ARS, or invert.
Oh, now we have David trying maybe right. Yeah, that's a right wave. David looking for a good maneuver. That's it. Another roller. We see a lot of rollers on this heat, but unfortunately the wave was not that good. But for sure he's gonna improve his score. David only has one wave, 1.5. He still needs to do another wave like that.
Qué buena estrategia para el venezolano que con poco tiempo comenzado el hit logra marcar dos buenos scores, 6-7, 5 y un 6. Él sabe que tiene que darlo todo porque está contra el 8 veces campeón mundial de Drobny, que además ha tenido siempre muy buenos resultados también en esta modalidad que es el prone, que es el acostado. Obviamente Dave Huber con una capacidad gigante, pero también el local Diego Sepúlveda, que realmente es una carta brava de acá del Flopos. Entonces muy buen trabajo para el venezolano Neiber Romero, marcando 12,75, ya dejando a los otros competidores necesitando scores fuertes. De hecho, el mismo Dave necesita cambiar sus dos scores para poder tomar la primera posición. Y el Diego Sepúlveda, Chati, necesita un 8.50. Son scores grandes, por supuesto no es imposible, pero me parece que ha sido un muy buen trabajo para el venezolano Neiber.
Yeah, people are asking us again what's the WC on the Dave Hubbard name. He has the wild card for the year from IBC. He applied for that and he received from IBC the wild card. This means he don't need to compete the early rounds. He go direct to the next rounds. And we have again Diego Sepúlveda. Let's see what he can get on this right. Oh, sometimes it's hard, huh? You catch a wave, you think it's gonna be good, and the wave is just close in front of you. And that particular part of the wave, there is a very shallow reef. It's sometimes very hard and very scary to try to do something in that wave. Falar um pouco de português aqui, o pessoal está perguntando o que é o WC do lado do nome do Dave Hubbard. Isso significa wild card. O que significa isso? Ele aplicou junto à IBC, que é a organização que rege o Tour Mundial, que rege o circuito mundial, e com isso ele recebeu para o ano inteiro do circuito um wild card. Isso faz com que ele não precise competir, entrar no campeonato muito cedo, nos primeiros rounds do evento. Ele já entra bem mais lá na frente, bem perto dos top 16. We have Dave looking for this wave. No, still have 15 minutes to go. Bergo, I think David's kind of worried now because he only have 2 waves.
And he's in combo situation.
Not in combo.
I mean, well,
he needs
combo,
3 points. It's still like very open.
3 for the second, but to get the first position, he needs to change those too.
No, not really, because if he got like a 8.85 or 8 something, he can do first place.
Here he comes.
And now he comes again, Dave Hubbard to the left. Let's see what he can get it. A nice looking good wave barrel, and then a ARS. Best wave so far for Dave Hubbard. Let's see what the score can do for him.
Interesting technique there for the ARS. I think he actually kind of doubted it.
Yeah, I think he was thinking a roller, but then he thought, I will try.
It
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it was good because he can just like try to find just a barrel, but he goes for the barrel and for the maneuver. And we have now Diego Sepúlveda looking for the left again. Let's see. Oh, nice looking good wave. Wow, nice backflip from Diego. I like the bottom turn. He's looking for the really critical part of the wave and he did the backflip.
Yeah, very fluent there for Diego. Un bastante fluido backflip para el localazo, Chati. Vamos a ver, los jueces ya le dieron la última nota a Dave. Ahora está necesitando Dave, recibe un 5.50. Ahora está necesitando un 7.25 Dave para ir a la primera posición. Pero vamos a ver la nota de Diego Sepúlveda por la última ola que no ha entrado. Ustedes también pueden ver estas notas. Recuerden que están en la página de la ibcworldtour.com y ya ahí pueden ir viendo cómo van entrando todas las notas. Vamos a ver. Escucho ahí, ya va a caer la nota y ahí cae. 6.75 para la última ola de Diego y ahora Diego está en la segunda posición necesitando un 6 para quitarle a Neighbor la primera posición, mientras que el hawaiano necesita un 5.51 para avanzar a la segunda posición. La prioridad número 1 la tiene el líder de la serie, que es Neighbor Romero. Prioridad 2, Dave Hubbard. Así que atención, porque esto puede ser un gran hito en el bodyboard latino. Esto puede ser un gran hito, que estos dos riders latinoamericanos excelentes descalifiquen a esta leyenda del bodyboard que es Dave Hubbard. Así son las competencias, todo puede pasar.
I will try to speak this in English. It's getting pretty insane in this now, because Dave Hubbard, he needs a 5.51. Diego Sepúlveda, it's already on second position after his beautiful left. He did a very nice bottom turn, a nice backflip. He received 6.76. He turned second. Neighbor Romero, first place with 2 good scores. If this happen, Hawaiian guy can lose, and a Chileno and a Venezuelan guy, Latino guys can put David Hubbard out of the contest. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Still 12 minutes to go. David is very technical, he has a lot of experience. He's calm. He's Hubbard. I don't know. Let's see what can happen. Everything can happen. Arica, it's
definitely.
always Arica, man. That's why Arica is good. You can see like a guy from any
that
place,
can happen.
any country.
Yeah, it's a world tour, and the thing is that we had a 3-year stop. Let's say vacation from the tour, and these guys have been training. They haven't been. Most of them only stopped surfing for the first year of the pandemic, and since they didn't compete, they've been training real hard. So I know for a fact Neighbor, he came to live in Iquique, and he improved his surfing so much. So yes, of course this can happen. It's the beauty of our sport, to see new names advancing, and it's how it is. It's it's only 30 minutes, and we have a priority system. So, well, it's a pretty. I for one have to say that I really admire all the riders, the classic riders, but I do enjoy when new names are to advance in competitions. So, pretty cool to watch. I'm gonna just update this real quick. La verdad que yo admiro muchísimo a todos los riders, como es el ejemplo de Dave Hubbard, pero finalmente es muy agradable ver nuevos nombres, ¿no? Después de la pandemia, todos estos riders tuvieron mucho tiempo para entrenar, como es el caso de Chati acá en su ola, que la conoce súper bien, y Neighbor, que es un venezolano viviendo en Iquique desde hace ya, si no me equivoco, más de 4 años. Así que la verdad que es bien bonito ver que puedan tener la posibilidad de mostrarse al mundo, ¿no? Competir con los mejores y lograr avanzar. Hasta ahora puedo decir felicitaciones, Neighbor, por tu performance en este hit. Muy bien surfeado, muy bien hecho. Y bueno, vamos a ver qué pasa, porque todavía faltan 10 minutos, ¿no? Obviamente se sabe que Dave Hubbard es capaz de conseguir los puntajes.
Sim, claro. Dave Hubbard is capable to do like 2 10s in 2 minutes, I would say, because man, those guys, any guy can do that, in this level of our sport, in this level of competition, anything can happen, especially with David and Diego too, Neighbor too. You see, Neighbor is like playing the game pretty well from the beginning. The first wave he took a 6, the second wave 6.75. Diego also with the last, I really like the last wave of Diego, really like. The
really
bottom turn and the maneuver was beautiful.
Yeah, definitely.
Acho que eu vou falar um pouquinho português, né? Para todo mundo entender o que a gente está falando também. Quem tá com a gente aí de Portugal e do Brasil. O Dave Hubbard, ele tá com 2 notas já, mas com 10 pontos. O Diego Sepúlveda, Ele já está também com 2 notas, com a melhor onda da bateria, e é ele que vem agora nessa direita. Diego again on the right. Let's see what he can improve on the scores. Rolo, and let's see.
Another one, I think he's gonna keep going. He knows that place.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna improve the 4.25. Let's see what the judges think too. And I will back to Portuguese. Então o Dave, ele está em terceiro. O Diego começou também bem a bateria e tá aí 2 latinos podendo tirar do evento. Dave Hubbard, a gente ainda tem 7 minutos e 50 para acabar a bateria. Tem muito tempo para o Dave reverter essa situação. Mas a gente estava falando que é bom, né? As competições são boas para isso, para os atletas evoluírem, para os atletas se exporem para a mídia, se exporem para as pessoas. O Diego Sepúlveda e o Neiva Romero estão aí fazendo uma bateria excelente, fazendo excelentes notas, excelentes manobras. E quem sabe 2 latinos podem tirar o Dave Hubbard da competição. Tudo é possível, mas também o David em uma nota aí, que ele está precisando só de 5.51. É tudo muito perto, é tudo muito né, embolado, né? It's been fantastic to see this hit.
Yeah, definitely. New faces. Y bueno, me gustaría aprovechar esta oportunidad para darle gracias a nuestros patrocinadores. Este evento es presentado por Pride Bodyboards. Está patrocinado por el CORE a través del Consejo Regional Corfo, a través del programa Arica Siempre Arica, la Municipalidad de Arica y Parinacota, la Armada de Chile, la Corporación Municipal Costa Chinchorro, la Municipalidad de Camarones, Cernatur. Vamos a ver, ahí viene una ola y continuamos con lo que serían los auspiciadores. Vamos a ver, la prioridad número 1 la tiene Neighbor, la está cuidando, ¿ah? Here comes Dave, let's see what he can do. He was holding he knows that he has to boost high scores. He's only looking for a 5.51 to advance to the second position. I think that's going to be it. Let's see what the judges think. We are not judges, but this is what this is what he is looking for, a 5.51.
It's hard to say, like you said, we are not judges, but for sure Dave looked to this wave and thought, oh man, maybe I got this one and I have more time to choose another wave if I don't get the 5.51, because he has 4.85 on his score. So let's see. And we have now Neighbor looking for this right. Diego looked too, but Neighbor knows now he has first priority. Let's see. You see, last wave of Dave Hubbard, he got a 4.8485. It was not enough to improve, so it's still the same situation. Dave Hubbard needs a 5.51. Diego Sepúlveda needs a 6 to go to first, and Neighbor, with the first priority, has 1275 points, leading this hit. It's been insane. It's been let's see what's gonna happen. 5 minutes to go, and we have 2 guys leading to go to the round 7. Round 7 is still will be 3-man hit, so we're gonna see 3 guys trying to be on the round 8. So 2 guys will pass and 1 guy will be out of the contest on round 7, same as round 6.
Yeah. So today, round number 6, it's what we're gonna be looking for. And there's 2 more hits, and that's gonna be it for the day, definitely. But for sure, we're gonna be working all these days. We're gonna be working tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. That's for sure. So make sure to tune in. Make sure to follow the IBC new Instagram website. Instagram account. I'm sorry. And here comes Dave Hubbard. Let's see what he can offer. Not much there.
No much there. Unfortunately, the wave is not that good, and he just threw the wave away. He's still looking for the 5.51. It's not that much. Let's see what he can still improve for the 485 he has in his belt. I want to see Dave flying. I want to see Diego flying too, and Naver too. I want to see those barrels to the left, man. Unreal barrels here in Arica. Again, thank you, boys, to having us here. It's so good to see the bodyboard again in Arica.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to say thanks to everyone, all the sponsors, all the supporters. We have, I already said the list of, in Spanish, in our side of the world, there's a difference between the sponsors and the cooperators. And the sponsors are mainly the governmental institutions, which are the ones that I name. And the cooperators or auspiciadores, we have Hotel Antay, Red Bull, Industria San Miguel, el Panamericana Hotel o Hotel Arica, también conocido acá por Hotel Arica, la Terraza Mestiza, Aguas del Altiplano, Rancio Bodyboard Tools, la Ola Violenta desde Argentina y No Surfing My Wave. Muchas gracias a todos por hacer posible este evento. Thank you very much, everyone. And thank you very much to the Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022 team, because we have had such a great experience here under the frame of the cultural side of the event. Wait a minute. It's Diego using his priority there. Very alert. He blocked Dave from getting that wave. He knows Dave needs a very small score, and he could have it with that one. But there's still a minute and a half, and it's possible. It's very possible for Dave, because now he has the same second priority. But you know what? Naver is gonna block him.
Yeah, I think so, because Naver, he knows Diego got a good wave too. It was not a fantastic wave, but he can improve the 4.25, and Diego used his priority pretty well. It's like you said, like David, it can possible do a 5.51 and any kind of wave. He's capable, and he's now, look, David, for this left, looks good, this wave. He's trying to stall barrel, let's see, and a backflip. Oh my god, that's Dave Hubbard.
Yeah, people's clapping out there, guys. This is true sportsmanship. He was very calm with that wave. He didn't let Naver know he was gonna go. He waited until the last minute, took off, and got this great and well executed barrel with that high backflip. Let's see what the judges think about that, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get the score, and here it is. He gets the score. It's a 640 right now. Is Dave Hoover taking the second position, and here comes, this is the answer, last chance for the local, Diego Sepúlveda. Última opción para Diego.
18 minutes, 8 seconds to go, 18 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds to go, man, and Dave Hubbard was so calm, bodyboards that last wave so well, to took second place on this hit and goes to the round 7. Insane.
We have to say, what a great performance there. That's knowledge, that's management of the mind for Dave Hoover. He actually ran away from these two guys, managed to get the score, and knocked out Diego, who was actually qualifying for most of the heat. What a great hit. Don't go anywhere. We're going to hit a quick commercial break and going to be back in no time. Vámonos a unos cortes comerciales, no se muevan.
Alright, welcome back. Welcome back to some action. Dave Hubbard clawing his way back after trailing on that last heat that we see rider in white. That is Dudu Pedra sniffing out a nice little wave, looking for those good scoring opportunities. Wow. Let's just quickly think about how Dave Hubbard managed to salvage that situation in the dying minute. Here we go. After that, rider in yellow.
Let's see, yellow. The heat starts already like with two waves. Dudu to the right, yellow to the left. Both waves was not that good. Dion, last couple minutes from the last heat was insane. Insane. David Hubbard surfed so well, bodyboard so well that last wave, man. In the barrel, and then so calm did the backflip just to put himself on the next round.
That's correct. He knew he needs that 6-point plus ride, and you know that wave was a very short wave, and on the takeoff he stalled. He carried himself, then he released his whale, got that barrel, and then out of nowhere between all the white water, boom, you just see a backflip. Right and white, that red, that is Uri Valadão, the Brazilian Storm. There he goes, lots of speed. What's going to happen? Nothing, unfortunately, and I'm sure he'll be fairly frustrated with that one.
Man, our Brazilian world champion from Brazil, he's trying to do like some air maneuver, but unfortunately the right is sometimes, man, is very tricky, that right. Wow, but just the start. Both three riders, they surf one wave, no good waves, 1 point for each. Let's see, 27 minutes to go still, so plenty time. Dion will be a nice hit. Two Brazilians against Chileno, man. It's hard, huh? A local guy, man, he knows how to do it.
Very much. Sure. Well, 30-minute heat number 7, round number 6. Top 2 riders advance into the next round, and my goodness, you've got the 2 seasoned competitors here. Uri Valadão, who's been in the game a very long time, up against a young gun, the local boy Moises Silva. Both him and his brother Rodriguez really do not care who they surf against. They came and they didn't come to play. They mean business, those 2 little boys. Up against Dudu Pedra, one of the big wave chargers, one of the barrel riders, one of the best barrel riders, hands down for me right now is Dudu Pedra. Fala português.
A gente está com 2 brasileiros aí nessa bateria, o Uri Valadão e o Dudu Pedra, competindo contra o Moisés Silva, que é um garoto chileno, aqui local da área. E é muito gratificante eu estar podendo falar em português para vocês aí, a galera do Brasil, a galera de Portugal, a galera ao redor do mundo que entende português ou fala português, de 2 atletas maravilhosos que a gente tem no Brasil, 2 atletas que desenvolvem o bodyboard junto à comunidade onde eles vivem. Tanto o Uri quanto o Dudu, eles são donos de escolinhas de bodyboard na região onde eles moram e onde eles pegam onda, e isso é muito importante para o nosso esporte hoje em dia, desenvolver novos atletas, desenvolver novas pessoas no esporte, botar pessoas novas para ter essa emoção de descer uma onda de bodyboard. O bodyboard, que é um esporte tão inclusivo, que pode ter, não tem diferença de idade, não tem diferença de cor, não tem diferença de nada. Todo mundo pode utilizar o bodyboard para ter uma sensação de deslizar uma onda. I'm so proud and so happy to be here, Dion, like speaking Portuguese with those 2 guys in the water. Uri Valadão and Dudu Pedra, they both have their own schools back home. They teach bodyboard. They put people to surf with a bodyboard. This is so makes me feel so happy to be here and to know those guys pretty well for so long.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's really cool to be in this side of the spectrum, giving back to the sport in a different way, and it is really cool as we see a little paddle battle here. Here's this Dudu Pedra lock into a little barrel, a little high bottom turn, and straight into the closeout. But he's no stranger to closeout, is he?
straight to the on the rocks. Man, there was no water there.
No water. Here we go. Moises Silva. He knows what he needs to go for. Lots of speed. Just gets under the section there. And, we almost made it out. Moises Silva looking pretty. A little bit low scoring heat so far. Only closeouts coming through. Out of that one. But Moises Silva 2.5. Dudu Pedra 2.5. And Uri Valadao also with just one ride and 23 minutes to go. It's been a bit of a wishy-washy heat. And if you talk about shallow, that backflip from Dub was shallow. He had to hold on and he just got dragged over the keyhole back into the channel. It was crazy. It was just shows his experience in the water and just shows his composure. You couldn't see him being rattled.
The skills.
Absolutely. He was calm.
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get the wave. I'm gonna do it. My score, and he did. Was pretty fantastic.
But he could have done it sooner.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, the heartbeats was less.
That's good, definitely. Also, I had a chat to Jeff after his win in his heat, and he said that there's a lot more new energy. The swell is definitely building. The swell has arrived. Even if we're standing outside, you can see on the sets they definitely almost increased maybe by a 2 foot since this morning, and also becoming a lot more consistent. So we're definitely finally receiving the first batch of the new swell, and it's only going to get bigger and better from here on out.
For sure. And now at this moment we have the high tide. It's 1.27 meters. So that's why we see a lot of rocks in front of the riders, because the waves are getting close to the reef and it's not too big yet. So you're gonna see more rocks in front of them. Let's see what Uri Valadão can show to us. He's trying to look for the rights, man. Uri loved those rights, I know that. Look, here he comes. Uri Valadão na direita. Vamos ver se ele vai conseguir fazer uma boa manobra para começar a bateria. E foi pro rolo. Vamos ver se ele consegue segurar aí essa manobra, mas infelizmente ali é muito pesado para você voltar das manobras. A onda, quando ela fecha ali, ela fecha em cima da pedra. E agora vem o Moisés Silva to the left.
All right, Moises up and riding. Nice little flip there. Hooks a quick turn into a spin. Man, the kid's having fun. Uri Valadão, unfortunately, punching through that roll, landing in the impact zone. And we've seen it's nearly impossible to hold on to that.
Yeah, that's what I told in Portuguese too. It's so hard to you to stand and grab your board and make that maneuver over there, especially on the rights, man. It's dry reef, rocks everywhere. Wow, it's not a place to be.
Yeah, definitely not a place you want to be. A little bit slow heat, 20 minutes 32 to go, heat number 7. And I am not sure if we're going to be continuing after heat number 8, but stay tuned for the official call. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for an interview with Begonia. Begonia, entrevista.
Thank you very much, guys. We did it with one of the highlights of the event, Neighbor Romero, Venezuelan. He just managed to get those great scores at the beginning of the heat and remain first during the whole heat. Neighbor, esos scores en el comienzo del heat, te quedaste primero durante todo el heat. ¿Qué hiciste? Cuéntanos un poco cómo fue todo eso.
Bueno, primero, antes de entrar al heat, trabajé mucho mi concentración para poder estar en estas rondas, ya que son un poco más avanzadas, un poco más difícil. Todos los raidé con excelente nivel, pero pude trabajar muy bien mi concentración para poder agarrar 2 olas con buena puntuación para así asegurar mi ronda para la siguiente ronda.
Well, he said at the beginning, in first, he actually, he was aside, he was not with everyone. I saw him, and he worked real hard on the focus, and he just focused very well. He knew these heats are going to be very difficult, so he says it was all about focus. Cuéntanos un poco todo tu proceso para llegar para acá. Estás debutando en estos Tour Mundial. Quiero que la gente en Venezuela también que te está viendo, cuéntales un poco acerca de eso.
Bueno, primero que nada, para los que no me conocen, soy comerciante y para venir acá me costó mucho porque me costó mucho vender y la verdad fue muy sacrificado, con mucha dificultad, pero gracias a Dios se dio la oportunidad de estar aquí y bueno, aquí estamos compitiendo por mi país, por Venezuela y dándolo todo.
Well, he said for everyone back home that doesn't really know him, he works really hard. He sells, basically he's a salesman, and he had to work really hard to get the money to be here. So this is his debut here, his first time here. So he's very happy to be advancing. ¿Alguien a quien saludar, a quien agradecer?
Sí, como dije, primeramente gracias a Dios por la oportunidad de estar aquí. También quiero un saludo a mi mamá, a mi papá, a toda la gente que me ve de Venezuela y del mundo entero. Y nada, pues esto es por mi país, por mi nación y por toda la gente que nos apoya.
Bueno, felicitaciones, Neighbor, y lo mejor de las suertes para el resto de la competencia. Back to you guys.
Gracias.
All right, thank you, Begonia. High fives all around and hugs. Here we go, straight to the action. Uri Valadao, what's happening here? We got Uri just cruising down the line. There's a little section, nothing on the right-hander for him. Moises Silva with a 4.75 with that beautiful flip to spin combo. He's sitting in the lead with a 6.25. Dudu Pedra, super quiet, hanging out there in the back, waiting for that good wave, sitting with priority. Uri Valadao, you being very busy under priority, still also needing to put up some decent scores. So right now, Moises Silva getting the better of the veterans.
Yeah, for sure. He starts with that left. Dudu is in first. Is with his first priority. He knows to do it, so I think he's calm. He's waiting for the wave. Uri is doing his tricks too, like try. Man, it's all becomes at the end. I think last hit was like that too. And let's see, Moises is doing good, man. Let's see what he can improve. He only have 2 waves too, 1.5. I think the hit didn't start yet. I think.
Yeah,
let's see.
It has, but it hasn't. And all these guys is needing to post some new scores. A little bit slow. One of those heats where the ocean just goes a little bit flat and wakes up the last 2 minutes with abundance of waves. And unfortunately, the guys just scratching for those last waves. But let's see. 60 minutes to go, Fabio. Still ample time, as we said before. Round 6, heat number 7, and top 2 riders will advance into round number 7. Right now, as it stands, your 2 favorites to advance, Moises Silva and Uri Valadao. But low scores, Dudu Pedro needs a 1.21 and a... it's nothing.
It's nothing. Uri needs only 4.56.
Exactly. So, very low scoring heat. I'm sure some waves will be coming through anytime soon.
And you saw what happened. Moises just pedaled to that left, and he lose his priority. So now Uri Valadão has the second priority.
Rookie errors.
Look at Dudu trying, watching this right. That's Dudu on the wave. Dudu na direita, hein? Vamos ver. O Dudu adora a onda pra direita. Bom é o rolo. Estamos vendo muitos El rolos. We've seen a lot of El rolos these days. I can say, like the whole contest, people are doing rolos and nice rolos, man.
Yeah, I think
rolos coming back.
It's making a comeback for sure. Well, this is a punchy wave. It's a powerful wave, and I think it comes down to heat management again here, where they do not have any decent scores on the card, and again, just punching that ticket, getting the scores on the card, and then having you settle your nerves to be able to go and really apply some new tricks and on some good sections. There we go. Dudu getting awarded on a set wave with a good clean roll, the highest score of this heat with a 6.25. Boom, first place. All right, guys, your turn.
That's it. You see, Dudu, one maneuver, 6.25. Dudu fez um rolo só. Era exatamente o que a gente está falando aqui. Às vezes uma manobra como um rolo, que é uma manobra muito funcional, uma manobra muito antiga no bodyboard, bem executada, bem trabalhada numa onda, vale e vale muito. Ele fez uma manobra, o rolo, 6,25, já voltou para a liderança. Agora o Uri Valadão olhando essa esquerda, vamos ver o que o Uri pode fazer. Uma onda boa, com uma boa manobra ali, um tubaço do Uri saindo já voando
Muito boa a onda do Uri, hein? E o Dudu também foi pra direita ali, a gente vai tentar ver o que ele fez ali na direita. Dion, the hit is on.
Finally, Waves have woken up, and that left-hander from Uri Valadao, that was a bomb. That thing shaped up so good. He sat in the pit for a bit and came out, and Uri will definitely shake off both his scores in that and probably jump himself into that second position. Dudu also getting another ride there. And let's see, while the judges are typing in, head over to ibcworldtour.com. You can follow everything there in real time. You can look at the screen and follow the stream, and along with that you can have a look-see as the scores drop from each and every judge. 13 minutes 14 seconds to go, round 6, heat number 7. Dudu Pedro locking a 6.25. Uri Valadao, we're waiting for those scores. They'll be coming in any moment now, so keep your eyes on the screen. There we go, a little bit of a shuffle with a 5.25 for that sick barrel, and Dudu clocking a 4-point ride. So Dudu extending his lead to 10.25. Now Uri Valadao needs a 5.1 for that first position, and Moises still very close, hot on the heels of Uri Valadao, needing a 2.21.
And we have 12 minutes 40 seconds to go. Still have time for Moisés. E galera, se vocês quiserem, vai lá na página da ibcworldtour.com, tem todas as informações, as notas ali em tempo real. A gente está ao vivo ali também, tem todas as informações dos atletas, dos campeonatos, da perna sul-americana. A gente vai ter 3 etapas no Chile, depois vamos ter uma etapa no Itacoatiara e depois uma etapa só para as meninas, o Arrine Pro, lá no Espírito Santo. E também lembrando vocês compartilharem o Instagram da IBC World Tour, aquele pontinho ali embaixo, e Tour, é o novo Instagram da IBC. Vocês, por favor, podem lá procurar no meu Instagram, no Instagram da Bego, no Instagram do Dion, ou lá mesmo no seu próprio Instagram, bota lá para search, aí é IBC World, é o tracinho embaixo, e Tour, é o novo Instagram, no nosso Instagram do Circuito Mundial. Na água a gente ainda tem Dudu Pedro e Uri Valadão do Brasil, e o Moisés Silva aí correndo contra os nossos atletas brasileiros. O Moisés, que é um atleta chileno, o Dudu tá na frente com 2 ondas, um 6,25 e um 4, o Uri Valadão com 5,25 e 1,70. Vamos torcer, vamos compartilhar, vamos comentar lá no canal do YouTube também do IBC World Tour. Valeu, vamos lá, Dion, let's do it. I think sounds stress for Moisés now, huh?
Yeah,
he needs
definitely.
only 2.21. He's trying, and he has the first priority, so he needs to be calm, man. The wave is gonna come for sure.
Look, he knows his place. He surfs almost every single day, so he knows exactly what to look out for and which ones to let go. He surfs his place in every single condition possible, and I won't be surprised if he gets the pick of the litter and hooks a really good flip, and might even get a nice barrel. Let's see, 10 minutes to go.
He has first priority, so he has in his hands.
Exactly, all in his hand. His chips are all in his favor, and it's what he does with us now for the next 10.5 minutes. Dudu Pedro are sitting in first place, 10.25 total combined score, Uri with a 6.95. Well, if you just joined us, where have you been? And thank you for tuning in. Head over to ibcworldtour.com for all the scores and real-time action. Here we go. Uri Valadao locking into this right-hander. Is it going to go flat on him? Yes, unfortunately it does. Under priority, and I'm handing the second priority to Dudu. He'll be behind in the back of the queue for that third priority. But Moises Silva just being patient and just being calm, and that's exactly what you need to be right now.
For sure, because he needs only 2.51. It's a very low score. And Uri was looking to Moisés, watching him if he goes to that right. Moisés saw the right, no, I'm not going, and then Uri tried, but the wave was not good. It was not good. So still leading the priority. Huh? He has first priority. Let's see what Moisés is gonna choose. I don't think he's gonna sit there and wait for the wave, man. That's exactly what he needs to do it.
You know, if Moises gets a 5.5 and higher, he's gonna take that lead. You know, so it's all in his hands, and it's not the biggest score. We've seen a 6.25 awarded for a roll. He got that 4.75 on a smaller wave, with his flip to spin combo, and if he locks into a set wave, pulls a nice flip again, you'll definitely improve on that.
Aqui em YouTube estão falando que estamos em Chile e só falamos português e só falamos inglês. Mas temos Bego que fala espanhol. Bego já está de volta. Ela vai falar muito com vocês. Estamos aqui falando português porque aqui também temos 2 brasileiros na bateria. A gente está tentando fazer de tudo um pouco para todos entenderem e todos ouvirem a língua local. Eu estou falando português aqui, mas não só para os brasileiros, para os portugueses, para todos os países que falam português também. O Dion do meu lado está falando um excelente inglês para todo mundo que aprende, que sabe ou entende inglês. E inglês é a língua oficial. E a gente tem a Bego falando espanhol, que é daqui do Chile, uma atleta sensacional que tem uma experiência incrível em todo esse circuito mundial. E todos nós fazemos parte do IBC, que está revolucionando o circuito, revolucionando para trazer novidades para vocês e mais interatividade. E a gente tem agora o Uri Valadão on the left. Go, Dion.
Yes, it is. Dropping his legs, trying to get into the barrel, just racing away from it. And once again, under priority, just keeping busy, sniffing out, just looking for that little section. As we've seen, some of these smaller inside waves do offer punchy bowls. And Uri is the one guy that can really make it happen as this wave just offloads on the reef and gasses in front of everybody. Well, 7 minutes 15 seconds to go. Dudu Pedro sitting in the lead with a 10.25. Uri Valadao second place with a 7.25. But it's all in Moises Silva's hands right now. He has the priority. He has the pick of the litter. He knows exactly which ways to look for. Is he going to go in this one? Yes, he is.
Wow.
Locking down the line of this one. Loss of speed. There's a bowl. Bowls are coming. Barrels are coming. Where is he? In the gas. Is he coming out the barrel? Unfortunately, just, I reckon, losing some speed. Oh, he came so close to the exit. He's right by the keyhole.
I think he lost control on the bottom turn, Dion. I think
I saw that.
I think he was thinking like I'm going to a maneuver, and then he saw the barrel and couldn't find the control, the board. Like maybe too much speed to the up of the wave, and then wow, man, he missed that wave.
Yeah, he needed that wave. And it was such a good-looking wave as well. I think he saw that section down the line, a wider bottom turn to go up and hit that section, but the wave had other thoughts. Gave him a really good barrel. He just managed to squeeze in there, and after that he lost a little bit of speed as he got under the lip, and I think it's due to that he just fell short, marginally short. As we can see, checking his elbow, he definitely hit the reef. It is super shallow right there. Its water is basically non-existent there. It's just making the rocks a little bit wet.
The tide is so high, man. That's why I think he hit the reef. And for sure he did, because he was looking for the elbow. I saw that too. And now he delivered the second priority to Uri Valadão. And Uri needs just like a little bit more than 2 points to improve his second position. And Dudu, it's easy on the first priority. Just waiting for a wave to change his 4 points. And now Moises will need to play under priority. And he's trying. He did a good roller. And another one on the rocks, my God. Insane, man.
Yeah, this kid's committed. I think we can't doubt his commitment here. Trying really hard. He knows that wave just didn't work out for him. Does a little roll. Look, he needs to just improve that 1.5, and then he needs a 2.5. So that roll could very quite possibly knock Uri Valadao down to third place, and there it is, does a 3.5 for that insider roll. Now the ball's in Uri's court. Uri needs a three-point ride for that second point, for that second position.
Exactly.
4 minutes to go.
Man,
whoopsie. Are we going to see an
close.
upset? Are we going to see our first real upset of this event?
It's close. I'm not gonna say anything because I was saying about many things on David Herbert hit, and we saw David just like in the last second, in last minute, he surfed very well and did the score he needs. Let's see. Uri Valadão still with second priority. Dudu Pedra sit on the first priority, just waiting for the wave. to improve his leading. Moisés Silva now in second position with a 4.75 and a 3.5. And here he comes, Uri Valadão to left, to right, 360, looking for a maneuver, speed, and bang! Oh, unfortunately, he went back.
Fine. Don't you think maybe a roll would have been, again, a roll would have been this much safer option? He already locked in a forward spin. We'll hold that thought. We'll go here. Do the Pedra. Nice looking right-handed. Good bottom turn in the barrel. He's going to sit there for days. Come up with a smile. And is looking for another little something, slowing down just so he can get that section. But again, this right-hander going flat and just not the right-hander that you want. But just back to Uri Valadão's selection of maneuvers. Sure, he would have to force that roll on that area reverse section, but it is very doable. So for him to maybe have selected just a little roll, it would have spin roll definitely in the mid to high threes. You would have surpassed Moises on that.
Yeah, I agree with you, but that wave, I don't think he's capable to do a roll on that section because it was too much white water too, you know. Was perfect for reverse air.
Absolutely, yes.
Was perfect.
Yes.
Was more hard to do a roll than a reverse air on that wave.
Fair
but
enough.
for sure, you 100% correct. If he did like a roll like Moisés did, boom. He's in second again. But now it's very strange for Uri Valadão because Moisés has the first priority. He needs only 6.25 to go first, and Uri needs just a 3 points ride, and we have only 2 minutes to go. Oh,
what's happening?
man,
Looking and leaving.
Yeah, Moisés can't put Uri free, you know. He needs to close to Uri, stay on Uri. Otherwise, Uri can do 3 points in any kind of wave, man. I know this guy. Look,
but this
here
is
comes
also
Uri
goes, but a mistake from Moises Silva. But lucky for Moises Silva that is no scoring opportunity. But he has that priority. He could have blocked Uri from not getting another score. So is Moises, how is he going to play his priority, Fabio?
It's hard, man. I can tell you it's hard. Especially with 3 men hit. It's hard. It's totally hard. Like sometimes people, it's on the beach like saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that. It's easy to do, to say something, you know. But when you are in the water, man, it's hard. And to do, oh, look Uri, man, on the inside, trying a roll. Oh my God, what he can do also.
Gonna get that second section, God, there he goes.
Another one on the rocks, 2 rollers. Oh my God. Dio, those guys are crazy, man. They do anything to get the score.
So
he needs 3 points, you think? What do you think?
Look at that, standing on the rocks.
Oh my God. This is the high tide, guys. It's not sand,
and it's sharp,
rocks.
it's barnacles. Here we go, Moises Silva looking at 6.25, needs to improve that. 22 seconds to go. Uri Valadão in second position. What's it going to be? Big inverted for the locals are going absolutely nuts. Still going. Hooks a little reverse spin. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Dudu Pedro punching down the line. Comfy ARS.
Oh my God.
These judges are going to be busy.
Was nice, Dion. Nice hits together with you, man.
Very good hit. A lot of drama right here at the dying seconds of this heat, ladies and gentlemen. 2022 Arica Cultura Bodyboard, and wow, drama, and drama. More drama than the soapy days of our lives. Let's look at these scores. Uri Valadão got a 3-point ride, literally got a 3-point ride. Managed to squeeze past Moises Silva, but let's wait for the scoring of Moises Silva before we go to commercials. Let's give it a few more seconds. Keep an eye out on that. Let's see what movement we are going to be seeing, if we're going to be seeing any movement. Did he get that score? I am not sure, ladies and gentlemen.
You got it. Moises got it.
All right, there we go. What's happening? Moises Silva with a 6-point ride, knocking out Uri Baladao. First real upset here at Arica Cultura Bodyboard. And my goodness, the mighty has fallen. And tomorrow will be another day of more heads being taken by the young Moises Silva and the Silva brothers. We'll be coming right back to you with some more action. Let's go. Kermeshialos. Yes, that was sick.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022, an event presented by Pride Bodyboards, and we are just so stoked to be here. What a great heat, dude.
Drama, plenty. Great surfing. Moises Silva just being so patient. The last minute plays his priority, gets a cracker, and wham bam, takes out the mighty Uri Valadao. And we're probably going to be seeing a lot more upsets as we see Eder Luciano, fellow Brazilian, with a massive Uri style ARS, but unfortunately on the turnaround hooks a rail, and that is incompleto.
Very good. Here it comes. This is the answer of Matías Díaz from Iquique. Matías Díaz, una de las cartas fuertes, bonito backflip, súper bien ejecutado, continúa en la ola, se sale ahí en el canal. Okay, people, what you have in the water is the last hit of the day. It's the hit number 8 of round number 6, and in red there's Eder Luciano, in white Matías Díaz, and in yellow Joshua Toledo from Iquique. Two Iquiquenians against one guy from Brazil, Santa Catarina, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds correct. It sounds like a place where they play a lot of volleyball. Eder Luciana in red, and unfortunately hooking a rail on the beautiful ARS. But these two dark horses with the name Joshua Toledo, Matías Díaz, man, they absolutely shred. They're not scared, they're not afraid, and they know how to throw it down. We saw it in Fronton. You see it a lot in Iquique. Technical, skilled riders, and definitely someone to look out for, and the long future in bodyboarding.
Okay, here it comes. This is the first wave of Matías, 5 points. Now leading the heat. Heats of 30 minutes, and this is the last heat of the day. Thank you very much, everyone, for being there with us, for your kind comments, for your support. This is for you. You inspire us in our work, and the streaming, it's only for you guys. So thank you very much, and we are very sorry for any inconvenience. We have been leaving our hearts and voices here for you, so thank you very much for understanding.
It's only getting better, and that is a fact. 25 minutes to go. Matías Díaz dropping a 5. 5 puntos.
Excelente.
Blanco.
Muy bien. Yo creo que Dio va a hablar
Gracias. Mi
español.
español es perfecto. dos cerveja, por favor.
Y un ceviche.
Uno ceviche, dos cerveja.
Okay, it looks like we are ready with the interview with Fabio and Dudu. Fabio, take it away.
Hello.
Ok, we are here with the last winner, Dudu Pedra. Fala aí, Dudu. Falando em português agora, grande vencedor da última bateria. Difícil ali, né, de escolher as ondas.
Cara, foi uma bateria muito difícil. Eu, na verdade, eu já estava a semana toda com medo de cair hoje, porque a previsão não estava muito boa para hoje, era o menor dia dos próximos que estão por vir. E eu tive uma luta interna, numa das maiores que eu já tive, assim, de já querendo me entregar, achando que os caras iam sobressair nesse tipo de onda. Só que aquilo ali no minuto final, quando eu fiz uma oração para entrar, assim, eu falei, cara, eu tenho um Deus que é forte pra caramba, que ele pode, se ele quiser, ele me abençoa. E nessa eu recebi uma força impressionante de acreditar. E eu acreditei e as ondas vieram. Para quem viesse essas ondas passaria. E eu fui abençoado ali de essas ondas virem para mim.
A gente percebeu que dentro da bateria ali você fez uma conexão muito grande com o oceano e esperou o momento certo, usando a prioridade. Qual é a importância da prioridade numa bateria de 3 atletas?
Cara, você falou uma palavra que a minha esposa me falou de manhã, que era que eu tivesse conectado com o mar. E foi isso que eu orei, eu pedi para Deus estar conectado e eu consegui, ao contrário da minha última bateria, que eu estava desconectado e eu pegava a onda de trás, era sempre melhor. Essa eu conseguia estar lá dentro na hora certa e pegar as melhores. E depois, na verdade, eu não quis trabalhar muito a prioridade, porque é um cara muito amigo, que era o Uri ali, eu não queria marcar. E o outro é o Moisés, localzão, moleque novo. Eu deixei a bateria rolar, cara. Eu nem joguei com a prioridade dessa vez.
Então, Dudu say he was like very scared about the heat because the waves was not so good. He was like in kind of panic. I asked him about the priority system and the connection with the ocean. He told me like he used more the connection with the ocean because the guys are a friend of him, and he used the connection. He asked, he was talking with his wife, and that's what made him win the heat. Okay, guys, back to you.
Obrigado, galera.
Parabéns,
thank you for that great interview by a fellow countryman and 2 legends of the sport. As we wait for the graphic to pop up, we can see what the situation is in the water currently. But here we go. We have Joshua Toledo, Moises Silva, and sorry, not Moises Silva. We've got Eda Luciana, and we've got Matias Diaz. They so stylish, those dudes. Eh?
Oh no, these
It's
guys
just
are something
so
else.
stylish.
They're both from Iquique. Así que I'm just gonna throw a little bit of an update in Spanish because we have 2 people from Iquique, and of course the great Eder Luciano from Brazil. En el agua entonces 2 iquiqueños, está Matías Díaz y Joshua Toledo junto al brasilero Eder Luciano. Este es el último hit del día, gente. Este es un hit eliminatorio. De aquí solamente pasan 2 personas que van a encontrar a los riders que están sembrados, no sembrados, que vinieron avanzando del round número 5 y quedaron ya, o sea, el round número 5 te daba la posibilidad de que si pasabas primero te saltabas una ronda, que es la ronda de repechaje, el round número 6, el que estamos haciendo hoy, y vas directo al round número 7, lo cual es muy bueno porque consigues más puntos y más prize money. Así que estos riders de acá, 2 van a avanzar a esa ronda donde los está esperando Tanner McDaniel, Alan Muñoz, Ian Campbell, Tristan Roberts, Pierre-Louis Coste, Maxim Castillo, Amaury Lavergne y Rodrigo Silva. Ellos están ahí tranquilitos esperando a estos riders que están acá. Esto se va a llevar a cabo mañana. Mañana vamos a seguir trabajando, también el viernes y también el sábado. Así que asegúrense de sintonizar y seguirnos por las redes sociales. IBC World Tour, hay un nuevo Instagram, por favor compártanlo y síganlo. Y también estamos a full en la página ibcworldtour.com.
Well, thank you very much for that. 21 minutes, not much movement, not many ways, as we've seen it over and over again. Those last couple of minutes will provide ample drama come the end of this heat. Right now, Matias Diaz with a one-way score of 5. Eda Luciano with a 1.5 and a 0.9. Unfortunately not landing that ARS, getting hooking a rail as he was turning around, but here we go. Someone is going to be looking and burning. Joshua Toledo down the line. There's that section. Mega roll. Hard landing manages to hold on to that, and he will be stoked just to walk away from a landing. Any landing you walk away from is a good landing.
Did you see how his board bent?
Yeah.
I
think,
thought he was not going to make it.
Here we go, some size. Yeah, he lost a lot of speed and almost got engulfed by the white water, but lucky enough, a strong enough athlete, he kicked out of it and he managed to hold on for dear life, and he'll probably get a good score for that. It was a nice projection, a good punchy roll. Great going by Joshua Toledo. Eda Luciano still trailing as we wait for new scores to drop from him, and needs some more waves. Here we go, Eda in third position. Joshua, boom, 5.5 for the Rolo. Yep, Iquiqueans mean business.
Sí, definitivamente. Y la verdad que como está ahora la ola, parece como un excelente día también de la punta 2, que va a ser la casa del próximo evento que vamos a estar teniendo. El segundo evento de lo que llamamos la pierna sudamericana. Consiste de 3 eventos en Chile y 1 en Brasil. Bien bueno, bien diseñado ahí para que todos los atletas hagan un solo viaje, sobre todo la gente que viene del otro lado del mundo. Además, este año la IBC World Tour te otorga que tú puedes escoger a dónde viajar, porque tus 4 mejores resultados son los que se van a tomar en cuenta. No necesitas hacer todo el tour. Con que selecciones y tengas buenos resultados, ahí tienes. Here comes Matías.
All right, Matías Diaz looking for that section. Just gets under the doggy door there. Comes out with the gas. Man, that kid is on fire. And does a little top to bottom forward spin straight into the keyhole. That was a barrel to make. If you wanted to make a barrel today, this is the one you needed to make. Last heat of the day, he needs that backup score. It'll punch him straight into first position. Eda Luciano with a priority. A seasoned competitor, never to be counted out, but he needs to get moving. Less than 20 minutes to go. We don't want to see another Brazilian upset.
No, definitely. But there you have it. Última ola de Matías Díaz, 7 puntos, ahora está sólido con 12 puntos en la primera posición. Bastante bueno para el iquiqueño, que aquí se viene Joshua Toledo, es la respuesta, nada. It's pretty comfortable to have 12 points when there's only 12 minutes, when there's only 12 minutes gone. It's pretty good to have good scores, right? It just gives you that, calmness, if you want to call it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, it definitely does, and gives you that confidence. You know, he's got one up on Eda, he's got one up on Joshua. So Eda with priority, 7 minutes to go. He's going to have to get busy. But for him, again, he needs a 4-point ride to get a second position. He needs a big score for that first position, but just 2 4-pointers and he's back in the game.
Así es, definitivamente muy fácil. That's right, Dion. It's easy for Eder Luciano to get that 4-point wave, but I'm pretty sure Joshua will turn the situation once he get the wave that he's looking for, because Joshua is one of the best riders, former 2 times junior ISA world champ. And I remember that as if it was yesterday there in Iquique. He served so good, so consistent, and he can do that here as well. So yeah, as I was saying, after this we're gonna head to Iquique for the second event of the South American leg. And the South American leg consists in 3 events in Chile and 1 in Itacoatiara in Brazil. And an important thing for you to know is that today the IBC gives you the opportunity of choosing the events you want to go. You are not required to go to all the events. You can mix and match to your convenience. So it takes only 4 good results to be world champ. So you have the opportunity of do well in, for example, right here in the South American leg, or choose the European side. It's pretty comfortable, huh?
Yeah, it's a good format. Gives you flexibility, especially to our European riders. Here we go. This is Amarillo Yellow Joshua Toledo needing that second score. Sits a little bit in the pit, comes out screaming with a foam ball. There he goes. Nice little roll over the rocks and back out into the channel. It is so shallow there. You got to land and kick out. You can't be wanting to even ride the thing. And he just chucked us there back into the screen. As you see, little white Matías Diaz just taking off on that one. But Joshua Toledo might get back in very close to that first position. as we wait for his second score. Eda still needs to catch a wave. 1.5 and 0.9. This is very unlike Eda Luciana. And in the previous heat as well, it was very unlike Uri Valadao. Usually these guys are at the top of it, on top of everything. The first guys to take waves, the last guys to take waves, continuously busy. And I just don't think having a good rhythm is what they have right now, not too in sync with the ocean, as Matthias and Joshua both keeping super busy, getting good waves all the time, and making it really hard for Eda. Now Eda needs a 6.25 just for that second position.
Yeah, definitely. It's completely feasible for these guys. A lot of time to go, and I just wanted to not correct myself, but just to say, part of the South American leg, it's also Wahine Pro, which is an event that it's only for women. It's organized by the 5-time world champ Neymara Carvalho there in her hometown, in her home break, and that's going to be amazing. That's only for girls, and it's got 3 divisions. We're going to be crowning the master world champion, female master world champion there. We are going to be having the women junior division, and also the women world division. So that's going to be a pretty good event. I, for one, of course, I'm looking forward to the Wahine Bodyboard Pro. Kudos to Neymara, because she is working so hard to put this event together. So if you are a girl and you are tuning in, you must get yourself to the only women event of the tour.
Exactly, and there's a few women's stops. We've got Walker Bay Pro still coming up. We've got the Sintra, so we're going to be busy here for the women's, and it's great to see the women's action just picking up, and a lot more events specifically tailored for women. Here we go, Eda Luciano, he needs that 6.25. He needs something. What are we going to see from the guy? Is he going to get a wave that's going to go flat, or are we going to see a little section? Goes for an invert off the side of the wave, bounces in the white water, and not landing it, not scoring again. Now 13 minutes to go. He lost that priority. He didn't get a scoring opportunity. It is looking tough for Eda Luciana. Now are we going to see back-to-back Brazilians getting knocked out? Some of the 2 biggest names in the sport. Well, 12 minutes will tell.
Yeah, definitely. If you're tuning in, let us know who you think is going to take this event. Déjanos saber quiénes creen que van a tomar, quién va a ganar este evento. A ver, ahora los vamos a leer. Este es un buen momento para mandar sus saludos, que no vemos muchas olas. Claramente lo vamos a interrumpir si vienen olas. Let us know who do you think is going to take this event. Of course, if someone serves, we're going to interrupt ourselves and take the live action because it takes precedence. But we would love to hear from you. Who is your favorite?
Yeah, let us know where you're tuning in from. Give us a little how's it put, and we will give you guys a shout out. So it's still 12 minutes to go. Last heat of the day. Heat number 8, round number 6. Round number 6, heat number 8. Tomorrow on we'll see round number 7, some more eliminations. Top 2 riders make it into round number 7 from this heat. Here we go. Matias Diaz, a scream of a wave. Good section. Punchy, loopy roll into the flats, as good as they come. Incredible surfing.
Dangerous
by
place
the
there.
young man.
Oh man, Dion, he's over the rocks. You don't really want to be there. But you know, he worked his way perfectly. Beautiful. Look at that. He's going to be standing up there. There's holes there, you know.
There's big holes there.
It happened to me. I was walking there and I actually fall into one and scratched my leg and broke my wetsuit once.
Big shout out to Kervin Cotter, and definitely holding down the fort on the webmaster, and really doing some incredible work for us. I got your message, and yes, smileys. Matias Diaz, 7.65, 7 points, extending his lead for a massive 14.65. Joshua Toledo with a 7.75, and oh my goodness, it's looking daunting for Eda Luciana. Just 10 minutes to go. Second priority. Let's really hope the Brazilian can get it together, put on some big scores. He's a fierce champion. He loves this wave. He serves this wave so well. Who can forget in 2019 those massive barrels, massive ARSs? This guy was on fire, and I'm sure he's looking to repeat that performance continuously and to advance into the next round. So never count out Eda Luciano. But facts are facts. He needs a 3-point ride for that second place. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. It's feasible. He can get that easy. But Joshua Toledo also just needs to improve on a 2.25 to further extend his lead over Eda Luciano, and he does need a big 9.15 for that first position. So the real fight right now, Bigo, 100% for that second spot.
Sí, definitivamente. I'm going to translate a little bit what you were saying and just to update all the Spanish viewers. Definitivamente un gran trabajo del iquiqueño Matías Díaz, la carta más fuerte yo creo que en este momento tiene Iquique. Definitivamente un rider súper versátil con excelente estilo para ambos lados y además radical y muy buen competidor, que eso es difícil a veces de ver, ¿no? Pero por supuesto también está Joshua Toledo, que tiene ahí la segunda posición. Solamente debe cambiar ese 2.25, completamente posible para el 2 veces campeón ISA Junior Mundial. Extraño ver que Eder Luciano, atención, se viene Eder Luciano, usó la prioridad. Vamos a ver qué puede hacer el brasilero, que está bastante abajo. A ver, un buen RS, súper aéreo, bien volteado, va a continuar en la sección de abajo. No sé si logre, y eso sería todo. That was a nice looking wave for Eder.
A nice looking wave. That was a beautiful wave. I loved how his hand placement was flat on his board all the way down up until he hits a section. Big boosting ARS with that massive frame, and he will feel a lot more comfortable of that, definitely improving his standing of that 3-point ride, needing a 3-point ride to get back into that second position. There he is, 3 points, gave him a 5.90 for that flip. He needs an 8.75 for that first position. Joshua Toledo's got his work cut out for him now as well, but he is sitting with that first priority. Not all doom and gloom for him, with a 5.16 to take back second spot.
And let's read a little bit of the comments. Vamos a ver los comentarios. Aquí tenemos a Cartu que dice Lionel. Vamos a ver un segundo. Aquí se viene Joshua, el iquiqueño. Vamos a ver, consigue el tubo. Sale, bien. Proyecta un rolo. Va a buscar otro más. Queda ahí en el canal. Bien ejecutada, una bola un poco chica, pero vamos a ver si es da 5.16 que él está buscando. Bueno, solo los jueces pueden decidir eso. Recuerden que ellos tienen una visión amplia de todo. Okay, Ariel says Tanner is going to take the event. Atención.
All right, Blanco cruising down the line. There he is. What are we going to see of the heat leader? 14.65. He's just having fun. Nice little barrel up and down the line and gets out back into the channel. All right, Eda Luciano. Ooh. He's got priority. He needs to hold on to that priority and keep Joshua Toledo at bay. Keep him in his cage, because it's going to be very difficult if he does not control this heat. And Eda needs to improve that 4.75 just to further his lead on Joshua Toledo. But Joshua Toledo only needs to improve a 2.25. He needs a 5.15 for that second spot. First position for Joshua Toledo is a little bit out of reach, and it will be a combination score for him to be able to get back into that first position. But 7 minutes to go. Things are getting tight. Last heat of the day, and we will have to see what the outcome is going to be. All right, back to some super shout outs.
Look how many people. There's Noria Films for Matías Díaz. Saludos Chari, amigazo. Saludos Michael Pirpo. There's Victor Chirino for PLC. Cartu Lionel Medina. There's Bodoque Flopos, perdón. Aquí viene, atención, una linda ola para el iquiqueño Joshua Toledo. Se mete bien enrielado el tubo. Logra salir escupido. Levanta la mano. Creo que se vio bien ese tubo adentro. I think that barrel looked really good inside.
Bigger, I think things are going to get really interesting right now in the last couple of minutes. Already Joshua Toledo got that 5.5 on his 2-roll on his previous wave. Now he locked into a mega barrel, and that will definitely improve his 5.5, leaving Eda just confused. Eda on a big right-hander, just sniffing them out. Here we go, nice little section, bombs out of it, loses priority again. And now with the 5-minute mark approaching, Joshua Toledo increasing his lead over Eda Luciano. It's making things extremely difficult. These Quiqueños are making life hard for the Brazilianos. Are we going to see another Brazilian upset? 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking daunting for Eder Luciano. And let's hope he can pull it together and claw his way back into this, as we know he can.
Así es, los iquiqueños demostrando dominio, dejando abajo y en una posición bastante difícil al brasilero Eder Luciano. La verdad, muy buen performance tanto de Joshua como de Matías. Ahí entra entonces la última ola. Joshua Toledo, 6.8. Ay, 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 la cosa se pone realmente más difícil para Eder Luciano. Ahora necesita un 6.41, Dion. No es imposible, pero es difícil. It's not impossible, but it's hard.
Ay, 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 ay. Say it again.
Ay, ay, ay. You like it.
Classic. Hip, hip, ay, 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 ay. All right, well, we're just below the 5 minute mark. We're chasing down the clock to the end of the heat and the end of round number 6. Who will be right now? Matías Diaz sitting really pretty, very comfortable for round number 7. The big fight. The gloves are off. Joshua Toledo versus Eder Luciano, mano a mano. And man, the priority is back with Eder again. So lucky for him, he's getting a third chance. Here we go, little paddle battle. Who's going? Eder looking on the left-hander now. Big, nice set wave, good clean barrel. Big gas. Can he get out of the doggy door? Punches through the lip, and unfortunately doing his best to get back and just hold on, but that was very well ridden in any case. Heat leader Matías Diaz having all the fun in the world and having a massive big backflip into the flats. Yeah, he's just loving it. He's just loving her life right now.
Ya Matías se está pasando, la está realmente matando. Esa ola de Eder era muy buena. Si Eder hubiese logrado salir de ese tubo, era una ola con tamaño, en un tubo profundo, si él hubiese logrado eso, realmente hubiese obtenido el score. Pero la verdad que Matías Díaz está prendido en fuego. Vamos a ver qué opinan los jueces. Es probable que inclusive tenga una nota más alta de la que ya tiene. Cuando restan 3 minutos con 20 segundos, los iquiqueños están mostrando realmente dominio acá en el planeta Flopos. Una de las mejores olas del mundo para la práctica de nuestro deporte bodyboarding. Gracias a la organización Unión Flopto. Thank you very much everyone back home for your support. This is only the beginning. We're just heating up.
And only almost the end of this heat. And Joshua Toledo getting a 6.8 for that sweet barrel and extending his lead over Eder Luciano. Is holding second priority right now. He needs a 6.41 to get back into P number 2. But 2 minutes 25 seconds to go. It's looking daunting for the seasoned Brazilian that really knows how to pull a rabbit out the hat at the last minute. So we have seen this numerous times before. It's not over until that buzzer goes off, and these guys will fight till the last second. Make sure you jump over to ibcworldtour.com for interactive menu of all the scores dropping. You can view in real time as they get assigned to each rider, and you can watch the live stream as well. Nice interactive way to get the full package on what's happening in the water. Make sure you jump over to the unfortunately we have to make a new Instagram account, IBC Tour, IBC World_Tour. Check it out, just easy, you'll find it under the search icon, and join us again as we try and rebuild ourselves and get back to all our viewers enjoying the bodyboarding here at the first leg of the South American Tour. 1 of 3. Next up Iquique, then Antofagasta, and then we're jumping across the border into a beautiful, here we go, Eder Luciano.
Eder viendo una bonita derecha, vamos a ver.
Oh man,
kind of like Superman diving there.
Just not working for Eder.
I know.
These rights are, it must be so heartbreaking. You can see the frustration in his face. He's like, it looks good. He knows he needs to get a 6.4. He can do it in his sleep.
Yes.
It's not difficult for Eder, but his waves are just not playing along. And you've got these two little young guys sniffing out the bombs on the left. 7.65, 7 right, 6.8, 5.5. Maybe Eder needed to change his game plan a while ago. Maybe he needed to focus a bit more on the left. But they know this place. They know what it can produce.
Yeah, no, definitely. Son los últimos 30 segundos, gente en casa. Son los iquiqueños que están realmente mostrando dominio acá en el Flopos. 20 segundos. Dion, esto parece que se queda como está. Vamos a ver si logra el brasilero. Vamos a ver si logra cambiar la situación. Las cosas están un poco complicadas para él. Está recién volviendo ahora y sin prioridad el brasilero con la prioridad número 3. Y esto ya parece que termina. Dion, official result. In first position, Matías Díaz from Iquique, and in second position, Joshua Toledo. What a great hit. Let's just hit a quick commercial break. Vámonos a unos pequeños comerciales. Vamos a volver con el cierre de la entrevista.
Well, we're back. Thank you, guys. Another dramatic heat begonia, unfortunately. Back-to-back Brazilian bowouts. Eda Luciana and Uri Valadão not making it into round number 7. Upsets from the young guns, but, you know, tides are changing. But unfortunate for them. This end of the road, and we'll be seeing them down in Iquique.
Yeah, definitely. Well, not such of a young gun for Uri's side. But anyways, I will have to say from my end, I was very impressed with the job that Neighbor did, remaining in the first position since the very beginning. Also, I have to say, outstanding Socrates Santana work. That was amazing. And for sure, what happened with Dave Hubert, he made it right up the very end of the heat. He actually managed to switch the situation and escape from the jaws of Diego and Neighbor. So that was pretty cool to watch. And definitely, oh my God, so many highlights. Matias right now.
Yes, Matias surfing really well composed, punching above his weight. Really, I love watching that kid surf. He's explosive. He's a good talent, and he's got a long future ahead of him. Always nice to see Jeff Hubbard being Jeff Hubbard, surfing incredible. Some great action today. Sorry again for the Brazilians, but you know what? That's how it is. That's competition. So yeah, big out tomorrow. Another banger day. The swell has arrived. It's building. It's getting better. The tide right now, probably not the best, but tomorrow we're looking for an absolute treat.
Sí, ahora voy a dar, I'm going to say just a little update in Spanish. Yo estábamos recapitulando un poco las cosas que pasaron. Este es el cuarto día de competencia aquí en el Arica Cultura Bodyboard 2022, un evento presentado por Pride Bodyboards y estamos súper felices. Hemos visto una gran acción, la verdad, un día llenísimo de buenas olas, de buenos riders. Vimos a Sócrates, estábamos hablando de Neighbor, estábamos hablando de Jeff. La verdad que una experiencia increíble. Agradecerles a todos ustedes por su paciencia, por su cariño, por sintonizar. De verdad que le hacemos esto con el corazón. Sabemos que no siempre sale perfecto, pero siempre estamos buscando mejorar para el día siguiente. Así que muchas gracias a todos en casa por sus buenas vibras. I'm just saying thank you very much everyone back home for your vibes. You know,
Mañana.
We are always improving. This guy is learning Spanish. I think he's gonna speak very well very soon.
Watch me.
And well, this is going to be it. We'll like to do this small recap, and then we're gonna do the interview for Matias Diaz, and we're gonna close the day for today. For tomorrow, we're gonna keep running. We're gonna be running tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, which is the last day.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the man-to-man heats. We're looking forward to those 30-minute man-to-man heats on pumping floppers. And that's as good as you get. That's what you want. That's why you come here, and that's why we want to see those best, the cream of the crop, the Marzes, the Tanners, the PLCs, the Tristans, the Jans, everybody just to go absolutely insane here. So don't go anywhere. Be sure to set your little reminder on your phone. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Chilean time will be the next call. Might probably just start running, and yeah, we're looking forward to bringing you some high-flying, gnarly action as the swell is building towards the finals. We're in for a good time, so thank you for joining us.
Actually, we're gonna be arriving here at 6:30 for a festival start at 7. So yeah, from us, Dio Mayor, Begoña Martinez, thank you very much for tuning in. We're gonna hit the beach with Fabio, which is going to interview Matías. Y muchas gracias. Vamos a despedirnos de este lado nosotros. Gracias a ustedes. Mañana vamos a comenzar a las 6:30, así que asegúrense de estar conectados. Síganos en el nuevo Instagram, IBC World _tour en Instagram. También búsquennos en la página web ibcworldtour.com. Allá está todo. Muchísimas gracias. Nos vemos mañana y ya nos quedamos con Fabio.
Arica unido por el mar. Están más que invitados, van a estar acá abajo en el estrado, acá abajo en la tarima.
Okay, I'm here with the winner of the last heat of the day, Matias Diaz from Chile, local boy from Iquique. Matias, it was a nice heat, huh?
Yeah, it was a pretty hard condition, but I get like 2 really good waves, so I'm so happy to be here in Arica again. So happy, man.
Man, I saw that wave, you did that really sick roller. Tell me about that. You have your board in your hand, huh?
Yeah. And that way I try to make a air reverse, but I see the lip of the wave really near to me, so I make a roll. Then just I take so hard my board and complete.
So nice, man. Congratulations. See you in the next round. So you guys, man, thank you so much to be with us with this beautiful day in Arica. Sunny skies, beautiful bodyboard waves, and beautiful ride. He got the best score of the day. Matias Diaz, you know that, best score of the day. We finished the day for today, and I see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so